Ladies and gentlemen, Chicago Bears is back for the 2026 season. I could not be more excited to be with all you guys right now on a very not beautiful Saturday here in Chicago. But the Chicago Bears are taking on the Cleveland Browns at Soldier Field. I couldn't be more pumped. I'm sure you can't be either. And if you guys are here and excited for the Bears, especially to be back, hit the like button on this video if you're happy that Bears football is back. Along with that, too, we're going to have the live comments open today for all of you guys. So make sure you're putting your comments in the comments section right now. And we already got our good friend Eduardo Garcia called in from Mexico City. We also have Darian McAdams, Relentless Mikey, and we got Joseph RYNAIJ. We got the whole squad in here right now. Let's keep adding more folks, and let's get started. But before I get more into today's show, let's get a bear down going in the comment section right now. Let's get into the news before today's game. In 29 minutes, the Chicago Bears will take the field at Soldier Field against the Cleveland Browns. What an offseason it has been for Chicago. An exciting draft getting our center of the future in Logan Jones. Along with that, too, you brought Jordan Vandenberg. That is going to be a very big part of the Chicago Bears team and is already making a lot of noise. And the obvious Dylan Thieneman, who is a future for this defense at the safety position. Very, very excited about what this team has put together so far. And I just want to give a quick shout out to Relentless Mikey. The reason why I'm looking sharp is if you guys couldn't believe it, I have another wedding I have to go to, number 6 of the summer, 3 more to go this year. And I am going directly from the live stream, cars packed, ready to go, and driving straight thereafter. So that is why we are dressed up today. But hey, if a Bears win today, I might just keep it going. But let's get into the news, starting off with the fact the last time that these two met was back last season, where the Bears won 31-3 against the Cleveland Browns. That is when the DeMarco Jackson won NFC Defensive Player of the Week, a very big honor, obviously. But the Bears dominated the Browns. And this was obviously during the regular season, 361 yards to 192, 21 first downs to 9 first downs. Third down conversion wasn't the greatest that day, but listen, a 31-3 win is always a big, big thing for us. We had 5 sacks on Cleveland as well, only 4 punts with 4 penalties, and we owned time of possession. The Browns today are taking on the Bears, which I don't know if you guys have heard, but Myles Garrett is no longer a Cleveland Brown. He was traded to the LA Rams in a blockbuster deal. Jared Verse ended up coming to the Cleveland Browns, but you know what? They're still in a very weird position. There's not a really good direction for the Browns right now. They're definitely in a rebuild, and it's a bit of a mess in Cleveland. It's kind of like the Bears of a couple of years ago when Ryan Poles first took over. But the Bears now obviously in a much better position than they were before. And I'm really excited about this team. I'm excited what they can do. And this is a great opportunity because championship teams have depth. That's the big thing for me right now, is that I want to see how much depth the Chicago Bears team has. If we are able to find out how much they have and how much we can have moving forward, this is what builds championship teams. If you're able to have a guy that can be the next man up, kind of like Deshaun Wright last year, kind of like everybody else that stepped up last year, it's a lot of fun. And also, you get to see Tyson Bagent and this Bears second-string offense come out there and be alive. So you're telling me, Relentless Mikey, I don't know if you guys heard, I have 9 weddings this summer. That's why we're dressed up right now. But yes. And also, Relentless Mikey is our moderator again this year. If you want to be a moderator, reach out and hit me in my email. But keep the live comments coming. I want to throw you guys up on the screen. Let's have a chat. Let's keep going. But let's keep going through today's game. Don't expect to see any of the starters today. Almost the entire offensive unit, according to Sean Hammond via X, is in street clothes right now ahead of this one. You're not going to see Caleb Williams. You're not going to see DeAndre Swift. You're not going to see Colson Loveland. The Bears have already dealt with enough injuries this year so far, unfortunately. They don't need to deal with any more at the moment. So Bears are going to be resting their starters, which I think is a very smart move by them. And also it gives an opportunity for these younger guys to get more key reps and also find out who's going to make this team. We have a lot of camp battles going on right now for position rankings, especially at that left tackle position. And also, I know that a lot of people are going to be at the game today. And if you're tuning in from the parking lot right now, which I'm wondering if we do have anyone that's still tuning in right now, which shout out to you. I was supposed to go to Claws Up Bear Downs tailgate. Unfortunately, Tommy did not work out this morning, but you're not going to see Kale Williams today. Ben Johnson confirmed that. He said, do I need to see Kale Williams in the preseason? No, I do not. I see him every single day in practice, which that's the correct move. It is, and that gives us an opportunity to get a lot more views at Tyson Bagent and what we have here, and also the other offensive guys. Kale Williams has proven that he doesn't need any more NFL reps. He is ready to be in the game. Now, if you guys also haven't heard, Luther Burden during warm-ups today actually had some pretty good news. He was going full speed on various different warm-up routes, and he looked fast. And this is only a week after sustaining that groin injury that might keep him out for a significant amount, or was supposed to be a significant amount of time. But it's a 2 to 5 week time frame, and he's looking pretty positive right now. The Bears are expecting to have him back for week 1, which is great. But here's a photo from Sylvie, which Luther Burden working out with the Bears trainer. He was out there getting in some routes today, looking good. He is in street clothes, so he will not be playing. But overall, really, really exciting stuff here for Luther Burden. And week 1 into 1 week into rehab, he's already running full routes. So I think that he's going to try his absolute best to come back during camp. But Ben Johnson's going to go, listen, I'm already losing. I already lost Kobe Bryant. I don't need to lose anybody else this upcoming season. So I'm happy to hear that Luther Burden's doing well. And, let's put a PVO in the chat. And just so you guys know, if you guys aren't familiar with PVO, it stands for positive vibes only. We say that a ton during the game. And it was a ton of fun last year, and I'm excited to have it back this year. Also, we do throw a lot of bear downs in the chat. If you haven't already, make sure that you do that. And yes, Let's Go Grandma Pat is back this season, along with Let's Go Uncle Dave. We're bringing back all the fun ones for you guys, so make sure you guys keep that comment section going. Very alive and very proud. Going more into today's game ahead of it is that Tyson Bagent will play the entire first half, according to Ben Johnson, the Bears' second-string quarterback. It's crazy that he's already entering his 4th season with the Chicago Bears. But Tyson Bagent has been very solid as a backup. The undrafted rookie free agent out of Shepherd is entering the first year of his 2-year contract extension with the Chicago Bears. And I'm happy to see that he's going to get a lot of reps out here today. It was a ton of fun, especially last year versus the Kansas City Chiefs, where he led that incredible comeback versus the Chiefs, in which Jade Walker, we really got to see him in there. But Tyson Bagent, if you haven't heard, last season during the preseason, he was awesome. In 3 games for the Bears, he threw for over 500 yards with 5 passing touchdowns, only 1 interception, and a 66.7 completion percentage. Tyson Bagent, an accurate quarterback, doing what he can against the second stringers. He has improved a lot. Arm strength's definitely up. Vision of the game is a lot better, and this is why we're really lucky to have him. And he's been a topic of trade conversation. Per Ben Johnson, he knows that he has high value. He considers him a top 32 quarterback in the league. And as you know, there's 32 teams in the league, making it that, hey, this guy could be a starter somewhere else if needed. And with the Chicago Bears having the team that they have, it's good to have a backup. You never know. Caleb's unfortunately, something's going to happen to him, which, knock on wood, we hope it doesn't. Having a backup is great. But he's also a trade target. If you were to tell me that the Arizona Cardinals came calling and saying, hey, we'll give you Josh Sweat, an edge for Tyson Bagent, I think we'd all be listening to that conversation, considering the question of concern around the defensive line, which you also, if you didn't hear, Vita Veja, Bears are in on him at the moment. They called about his availability, even though Buccaneers keep saying that he's not available. We're going to monitor that situation here at Just Another Year Chicago Bears. But going back to Tyson Bagent real quick, he led the first cardiac Bears game of last year against the Kansas City Chiefs. If you guys remember that, oh, man, that was a lot of fun. That was our first big live stream of the year last year, and we were going berserk here. And, I want that energy from the chat from you guys. But if you guys remember that game, it was pretty awesome. Obviously, seeing Jade Walker take over and show himself, do the floating walk, which was very electric to see. And it shows that this team at all levels can get the job done. Speaking of that, you have our offense going out there, which this was our starters, but, everyone contributed. We were a top 10 offense last year. And you want to see that again this upcoming year for the Bears. You want to see that during the preseason. I think that the Bears are going to have a top 5 offense. I want to hear your thoughts on that. Call me crazy, but I really do think that the Bears are going to have a top 5 offense in 2026, especially with the weapons that we put on it, and also just how we were just scratching the surface of the playbook. Now, if you guys also didn't hear, a quick update from today's game, Deshaun Watson will be starting for the Cleveland Browns. I thought that was a very interesting move. It does make sense, though. He hasn't had a lot of playing time over the last couple of years due to injury and some off-field issues. And speaking of that, remember when we were like, oh, we should have drafted him over Mitchell Trubisky? I'm pretty happy now that we did not draft Deshaun Watson. This team is not built for bad locker room vibes. It's built on professionalism. And yes, we are very lucky that even though we didn't get, the top quarterback, obviously wish we got Patrick Mahomes that year over Mitchell Trubisky. But the way things worked out, I'm happy we didn't take him. If you guys don't remember, I know a lot of Bears fans are like, man, we should have gotten Deshaun Watson. And also, when he was on the trade block, we were like, oh, we should trade for him. And hand up, I was definitely one of those people. But everything works out for a reason. So Deshaun Watson will be out there today with the Cleveland Browns, starting for them. Very, very interesting to watch. All right, let's go over to the comments section real quick. We got Gregory tuning in from the Netherlands. Guys, make sure that you throw in the chat right now where you're calling in from. Vet, beat down Browns. Bear down, baby. Good to see you, my friend. It's been a while. I know that you're one of our big live streamers, so I'm really greatly appreciate it. And, ninefold execution, Jameson, we are passing the 2013 Denver Broncos team, like Ben said. Absolutely. We got our good friend C. Marcus, 79, saying bear down. We got and Adam saying bear down. Will you be showing the game or just talking about it? I'll be giving live commentation. We don't own the rights to the actual stream, so unfortunately you can't see it, but I will be commentating like I always do. If you haven't been to one of our live streams, I think you're going to have a lot of fun. I think some people in there can definitely testify for it. But we got Slappy Cross from Bear Down from Toronto. We got some Bear Downs from California. We got Big Al in the house right now, 43rd. Good to see you, my good friend. Positive vibes only in here. All right. Let's see. We got a couple more Bear Downs in here right now. Insane comeback. All right. Your quarterback is fruity and is mid. Well, I don't know about that one, my friend. We'll see. All right. Thank you, Relentless Mikey. Let's keep going through today's pregame show. Again, the live chats, we'll be throwing them up there for you guys, so make sure you guys look out for that and keep posting your thoughts and reactions in the chat below. I want to talk about this real quick, is that before today's Bears game, if you guys didn't hear, the Bears last Friday signed Xavier Woods, which that's before we knew about Kobe Bryant being out for 4 to 6 months, which worried me a little bit when that happened because I was like, he's going to be out longer than 8 to 10 weeks. And Xavier Woods, a veteran that has played with Al Harris before, signed with the Chicago Bears. His contract is absolutely a steal of a deal. Look at this. I mean, veteran safety Xavier Woods, 1-year contract with the Bears for a minimum 7 years service because he's been in the league that long for $1.3 million. He received a $50,000 signing bonus. Steal of a deal for the Chicago Bears. Really, that is numbers that you're like, wow, we got a guy that can go out there, has proven he can have 100 tackle seasons. Also is a ball hawk machine. During his time with the Minnesota Vikings, he had over 100 tackles with 3 interceptions and 10 pass deflections back in 2021. Overall, $1.3 million for a guy that put up similar numbers as Kevin Byard before Kevin Byard became an All-Pro in Chicago. We got pretty good stuff here. I got to give my tip of my cap to Ryan Poles for getting this job done, getting it a quick, instant fix coming into the Chicago Bears organization. Really good stuff here. So I'm happy about Xavier Woods. I want to hear your thoughts on the contract. Again, I'll throw it up on the screen. Only $1.3 million. Not bad by any means. And I think that he's going to do a really good job with Dylan Thieneman. I saw some of you guys talking about Thieneman in the chat, which this is a big game for him. His first NFL action. He will be out there fully padded up and good to go. So we're going to see the fast rookie that we took in the first round. I still can't believe we got him where we did. I really just, it's awesome. I'm really excited about Dylan Thieneman. I think he's going to be a big part of this Bears defense moving forward. He's been impressing at camp. A lot of folks are like, well, we really haven't heard that much about him. Sometimes that's a good thing. But you know what I've heard about it is that he's able to go out there and make plays. And he's one darn good ball player. Now, guys, before we get into today's show, please hit that subscribe button if you haven't already to stay up to date on all Chicago Bears news and notifications. We are 37 away from our next goal of 47,800. And if we hit 50,000 before week 2 versus the Minnesota Vikings, we get tickets to one lucky subscriber. So please hit that subscribe button. Also, hit the like button on this video. Let's try to get 100 likes before today's show. Now, let's go through the people to watch out in today's show. Obviously, the preseason is a big time for younger guys, roster bubble guys, and also camp competitions, which a big one that we have going right now is at left tackle. And Kurana Magaji, former third-round pick a couple years ago by the Chicago Bears, will be starting for the Chicago Bears. He will be the first left tackle out there today, so he will be taking on the first reps going against what Cleveland's best unit of the day supposedly is going to be. but it's a make or break moment for him. If you guys don't know, Monangai has had a very interesting career so far with the Chicago Bears. He's had some moments and some bad moments. I haven't seen really any good moments out of him. He was drafted hurt, which I was obviously very skeptical about when the Bears first did that. But then followed by that, he really hasn't gotten into any games. He really hasn't played too much. He's only played in 6 games so far, all coming within one season, which if you guys don't, let's go through his stats real quick. Back in 2024, which was a disaster of a year for the Bears, he appeared in 6 games due to the fact of 126 snaps, allowing 1 sack, 8 pressures, in 5 penalties. Not ideal by any means. Really not ideal. And Monangai knows again that this is a make or break moment for him. If Karan does not go out and perform well today, he's going to get bumped to left tackle 2, and then Braxton Jones comes back. Then it's going to get bumped back to left tackle 3. You have Theo Benedict, who started at left tackle for the Bears, bumped down to number 4, and you might not even make the roster. So going from top, first to worst could be the situation for him today. I'm excited, though, about what he's going to play hard. And that's what I'm looking out to see. We'll be commentating on the whole thing. I'm going to have my eyes locked in on Monangai today. Speaking of that, the guy he's competing with, at least out of the big competition right now, is Jedrick Wills Jr., the former Cleveland Brown number 10 overall pick. Will get his chance today to prove to the Chicago Bears in an NFL game if he was worth bringing in for a little over $1 million. Now, Jedrick Wills Jr., if you didn't know, former top 10 pick in 2020 by the Cleveland Browns, has 2 full years of starting experience. Unfortunately, the last couple of seasons, he's been dealing with knee injuries, but he said this is the healthiest that he has been in quite some time. Feels good, is excited to get out there and get moving. And I'm excited for him too, but I have a lot more hope in him getting that left tackle 2 spot, or even the starting spot for week 1 versus Monangai. Now, Braxton Jones is not going to be out there today due to the injury. He knee tightness, I guess. Not a good situation, but Braxton Jones also is unable to, be a 100%. That's what he did last year, and didn't work out in his favor by any means. In fact, I really don't think Braxton Jones should have came back at all last training camp preseason. I understand he was fighting for another contract, which he ended up getting anyway. He knows his team. I think that if he waited till middle of the season and been 100%, it could have worked out a lot better in his favor. Now, chat, I got to ask you this. Who has the edge out of the left tackle competition right now? Monangai or Jedrick Wills? Comment KIR for Monangai or GED Jedrick Wills Jr. For me personally, just saying, I think it's Jedrick Wills Jr. Just having the experience, being the player that he is. I think that the Bears probably would go with him. But I do want to hear your guys' thoughts in the comment section below. Wow, we just got a lot of people that came in here. So definitely want to continue to hear your guys' thoughts real quick. But remember, one more time, I do want to say live comments are on for everybody. And I want to see everyone in here right now commenting. Bear down, your thoughts, so on and so forth. Make sure that you guys stay tuned for that. Another person to go back and look into today is Ruben Hippolyte, a name that a lot of folks have forgotten about due to his rookie season, dealing with a ton of injuries, unfortunately. Ruben Hippolyte needs to prove his worth on this Bears team. And guess what? He's been doing a good job at camp so far. According to Adam Hogue a couple of days ago, he tweeted out Ruben Hippolyte had his best practice at camp, very active on the defense. You might not have heard too much about him, but again, no news is sometimes a good thing. If Ruben Hippolyte can go out there today, prove that athletic ability we brought him in for. Remember, he's 6 foot, 236 pounds, and runs under a 4.440 time. Ruben Hippolyte has wheels on him for being a guy as big as he is. And he's been healthy at camp. I like what he's brought so far to camp. And overall, I want to see him succeed. We drafted him as one of Dennis Allen's first big draft picks as the defensive coordinator. He was part of the plans. Bears brought in Devin Bush this year, so he's going to learn from Ruben Hippolyte. But Ruben Hippolyte can be really impactful on special teams as well. He can be a good player for the Bears. He can be very impactful. I'm excited to see what he does today during today's game, which is crazy. We are 11 minutes away. So I hope you guys are enjoying the pregame show so far. I'm excited for it, and I hope you guys are too, because going back to Ruben Hippolyte real quick, last year, only 6 tackles for the Bears. Only 6 tackles. It happens. What are you going to do? He got injured. He's looking healthy so far this year. Speaking of someone who also got injured and to look out for is Roschon Johnson, who is currently battling for that 3rd running back spot. He has been healthy during camp. This is a huge test for him today. My mic is a little messed up. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Can everyone else confirm that, please? Because if we have a mic issue, I know exactly what's wrong. So let's try something else. I'm going to leave this real quick. Let me know if the mic sounds better, guys. I apologize about that. I know that was a problem last year. Thank you, Ethan, for calling that out. But let me know if it sounds better. Okay, sounds fine. Okay, great. Thanks. Just want to make sure. It seems like we're getting some feedback that the mic sounds fine. Okay, good. Thank you, guys. Better now. Okay, so some people it was impacting. Okay, sounds better now. I know exactly what to do. I don't know if you guys remember last year, but during the Rams game, oh my gosh, that was the absolute worst. That was the worst when the mic didn't work for the first 3 minutes. Absolute disaster. All right. I think it's going to sound better now. I think it sounds better now. It's a little broken. Okay. Noted. I'm getting feedback from everybody that either it's fine or it's not fine. So we're just going to keep rolling with what we got here. But I've done everything that I can from my end. Okay. Sounds good now. All right. We're not worried about the mic anymore. Thank you guys very much. All right. So anyway, going back into Roschon Johnson, some guy that you guys would definitely want to keep an eye on today. And I'll be calling out all game long, considering how much injuries he's had during his career. And also, it's a running back 3 competition right now. We brought in Salman Ahmed from the Miami Dolphins, who's been actually getting reps with the 2s while Kyle Monangai was out. So the Bears have a big competition here right now. And I think that he can be a good player. Last year wasn't ideal by any means. He had 2 attempts for 17 yards, 8.5 yards per carry. The year before, he actually led the league in goal line touchdowns before suffering the concussions. Concussions is a big issue for Roschon Johnson, unfortunately. But Salman Ahmed, who the Bears brought in on a 1-year contract from the Miami Dolphins, who worked with Eric Studesville, our new running backs coach, he has been running with the 2s. He's had some good competition there, and he's making it tough. Another person to look out for, though, and if you guys have been with Just Another Year for a while, Britton Brown, my guy Britton Brown. Just a big bully running back at 6 foot, 210 pounds. That game against the Cincinnati Bengals in his 1 regular season action where he averaged over 7 yards per carry and had a rushing touchdown. I think that Britton Brown should make this roster as well, but this is a good problem the Bears have. This is what the preseason's for. You're here to find out who deserves to be on this team and who does not. All right. And all right, so I do want to call out the live chat again one more time. We're almost at 200 people in here, which guys, I am suited up. I've gotten a couple of questions. Why am I wearing a suit? 1, why not look good, feel good? 2, I have my 6th wedding of this summer out of the 9 that I was invited to. And this is the only wedding on a Bears game. Thank goodness. But I have to literally, right when the stream is done, get in the car and drive an hour and a half north. So yes, very, very tough, but that's why I'm in a suit today. So very, very, listen, if it goes well, I'm going to keep doing this. I'm going to keep putting on the suit for you guys. All right. And I'm excited for this one. So thank you guys. Thank you for wondering about the suit. Why not? Just look good, feel good. And I'm wearing a Bears tie. It's a wedding in Wisconsin. So might tick off some Packers fans to say the least. All right. Let's see what else we got today. So we went through Roschon Johnson, another person that I want to look out for. And guys, feel free to comment right now who you're excited to watch today during the game. And Ray McLeod, the new wide receiver that the Bears signed earlier this past week, they brought him in, the former veteran wide receiver and returner who had a really nice season in 2024 with Atlanta, could be competing for that wide receiver 6 spot. Crazy to think how packed this room is, because 1 through 5 right now is Rome Odunze, Luther Burden, Khalif Raymond, who I'm a huge fan of, by the way, Xavier Thomas, and Ja'Day Walker. That's our 5-man wide receiver room at the moment. I can't remember the time we had a wide receiver room this deep. I mean, maybe like Alshon Jeffrey and Brandon Marshall days, but still wasn't even that deep. But wide receiver 6 right now is between Ray McLeod and Scotty Miller, but Ray McLeod comes in and he's made some plays at camp so far. 17 games in 2024 with Atlanta with 62 receptions, almost 700 receiving yards, 11.1 yards per catch, and 1 receiving touchdown. You got to remember, too, is that wide receiver 6 is up for grabs. He also was a really good returner back in the day while he was with the Pittsburgh Steelers. You have a guy named Xavier Thomas who runs under a 4.3, is learning from Khalif Raymond, but you bring in another mentor in Ray McLeod that also stirs up some competition. And don't forget, too, is that you have Caden Davis out there competing. Caden Davis, who is a former UFL wide receiver, a former Detroit Lion on their practice squad in preseason a couple of years ago with Ben Johnson. He's competing for it too. So the Bears have a lot of guys that are looking to make impressions during this game today. And I am excited for my 2 to watch out for. But before I get more into that, let's see if anyone commented who they're excited to watch today. I love seeing you guys get involved in the conversation. We got Relentless Mikey, the wide receiver 6 competition, the left tackle competition of what I'm watching, along with the safeties. Okay. Excited to see you who the biggest matchup is on the defensive line from Dan the Man. Our tight ends are going to be fun. And okay. And then we got Bear Down from Scrooge. And then we got Daniel saying, appreciate you, Nick, for what you do for us, Dub Bears fans. I love it. All right, so we got Jason Kraft right here. Davis is winning the last spot. Mark that down. And then Relentless Mikey's eyes are going to be on Sam Roush. So I love that you guys have your eyes on people too. Make sure you guys throw them in there because I'll make sure that I look out as well during the stream, which we are 5 minutes away from Bears versus Browns. All right, finally, let's go through the last part of today's show. My top 2 watchouts, who I'm excited to watch today for the Chicago Bears. Starting off with Jordan Vandenberg. This guy has made a ton of impact so far for this Bears team. He's got a lot of fans really, really excited. And also, he's just an absolute monster. 6'4", 316 pounds, throwing Caden the Vanilla Gorilla Barnett around like a rag doll at practice. This is exactly what you're looking for. And, you know, Jordan Vandenberg coming out of Georgia Tech has made a big impact on this Bears team so far. 42 total tackles, 3 sacks, 12 quarterback hits, 25 pressures, and 5 tackles for loss during his last season at Georgia Tech. This could help get answers on the defensive line that we are looking for. It's big. I mean, he can ball out. He can show promise. Will create a lot less panic on the defensive tackle room. The edge room, I know that some folks still really want the Bears to go after a defensive edge, which still could happen. And if you guys haven't heard, the Bears did call against Vita Vea for the defensive line room, but Jordan Vandenberg, a rookie that's impressed a ton. And if you guys didn't know this, he had a perfect RAS score, so I'm excited about him. And my other one, Austin Booker. He looks like a tank from last year at practice so far. He looks locked in. Shout out to him. He also was just baptized, which I love that he posted that on social media. So congratulations to him and God bless him too. You know, Austin Booker is looking really solid and he'll be out there today. He was featured in the Bears promo on X and all over Instagram. So the Bears are ready for him as well. Those are the 2 guys that I'm looking out for. The only thing I got to say is please don't get hurt. Oh, I got to say, we don't need what happened last year again. Soldier Field is getting packed, though. It is raining. It is in the high 70s, and it is humid. But us Bears fans are excited for the only home preseason game of the year, and I am very excited as well. We got 250 people in here right now, and you know what I want from every single person? I want a bear down from everybody. Everybody, I want a bear down right now. I want to see the chat go ballistic. I want you guys to be having a ton of fun. I cannot wait for this upcoming game. We have been waiting so long for the Bears to be back, and I can't believe Bears football is already back. Look at these bear downs coming in the chat right now. And also, Relentless Mikey, did we hit 100 likes before the start of the game? Because I don't know if you guys heard, but last season, when we had 100 likes before every single kickoff, the Bears were undefeated. Fun fact. We can go back and prove it too. But look at these bear downs right now. The game is on NFL Network, but, you know, I just love commentating here and talking about it as a Bears fan. Love having you guys here too. But look at all these bear downs from you guys. Absolutely love it. And I love an FGB in the chat right now too. Wow, you guys went berserk in the chat. Holy cow. Bear down, everybody. Green Bay sucks. I really want the Bears to be the freaking monster this year. Booker to be a monster this year. Me too, guys. Me too. Tyson Bagent and the Bears are about to hit the field and bear down everybody. Let's go. Oh my, I'm throwing every single one up on the screen. I don't care. You know, you guys just keep them coming. Keep them coming. We're almost at 300 people already. And thank you very much. Again, it's wedding season, baby. We got another one coming in hot. So, all right. Let's keep it going. Let's get our vibes high. We got Bears versus Browns starting in 1 minute. Who's excited for today's game? I'm excited. I know that we are feeling it. We've been waiting for Bears football. it felt like such a long offseason. It did. It really did feel like one of the longest off seasons in a long time, because this is what happens when your team is good. You don't have to make as many moves. We also didn't have as much cap because we already had everybody in plan. We're not worried about a million different coaching changes. Does it not feel good to have a good team now, guys? You know what? I will take that off season any day of the week and twice on Sunday. No joke. It was a really, really great offseason. And I'm grateful for Ben Johnson. Ben Johnson really did a good job this past offseason. He really just got this team prepared and good to go. And the guys just seem locked in and good to go. I'm excited to see all you guys here today. Grateful for every single one of you. It's Bears versus Browns here at Soldier Field, and it is going to be one heckin' good game. The game is about to start. It's noon. The Bears are on the field, and here we go. Bears, Browns, Soldier Field for the first preseason game of the season. And the flags are out. The Bears are helping hold it, and Soldier Field is... I am shocked how many people are at Soldier Field right now. Watching this game, there are a lot of Bear fans in there right now. Oh, wait. We got this comment that just came in. Too early to call on Grandma Pat, or is there someone only to do during the regular season? Guys, come on. Let's get a let's go Grandma Pat in the chat right now. I love that you guys remember that from last season, which, by the way, Grandma Pat, talked to her not too long ago. She's excited for this upcoming season. I think you guys are too. And yes, of course, a let's go Grandma Pat in the chat is always very, very welcome. You could say it every single day and twice on Sunday. Let's see if we had them go. Let's see if we had a couple of let's go Grandma Pats in the chat right now. There it is right there. Dan the man. Jeffrey's got it going again. All right, here we go. Beautiful, guys. Yes. Let's go, Grandma Pat. Cheers to Grandma Pat. And also, guys, if you guys don't remember from last year, water and lemon, our good luck water. We got that here today for you guys. We got Jason, everybody. Our good friend Keith from the West Coast is out here today. And, guys, 311 folks, grateful for all of you. I want to hear if you're comfortable sharing it, where everyone is watching from today to truly show where Bears Nation is. I'm downtown right now. This is, the energy is unbelievable. Just when I went to go get coffee this morning, I mean, everyone is in Bears gear. Everyone is walking around with a smile on their face that Bears football is back. I saw people getting on the L today at 8:30 in the morning going downtown to go to the Bears game. And I was like, game's not for 3.5 hours. Where are you going? And then we're tailgating in the rain, baby. We are the best fans in the world. All right, we're seeing where people are calling in from right now. Sweet home Alabama. We got Cali in the house. We got Marshfield, Wisconsin. Fun fact, if you guys didn't see last week, I was filming from the North Woods last week, which was a lot of fun. We got Colorado in the house, Idaho. We got Eclair. Jeffrey, I know that place way too well. Chicago South Side, baby. I love to see it. We got Camden, New Jersey in the house, Hanover Park, Illinois, Buffalo, Wyoming, great place. And then we got Stuart calling in from England. Stuart, we haven't seen you in a while, my friend, but good to see you. And Stuart, I just got my tickets for my November/December trip over on your side of the pond. You can make it work. Let's get a beer, my friend. We got Paul from Oregon. We got Colorado. We got Hammer, Ontario, Canada. The Hammer, Ontario, Canada. And then we got the Sunside State, Martinsville, Illinois, Orlando, Florida, and Wisconsin. We got everybody. We got Lit Lyle in the house, Las Vegas. Guys, I love call. Is this not fun? We are worldwide. All right. All right. And yes, we already have the list of who and what numbers is out there. Wow, we got Thailand in the house, guys. I love it, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in. 284 of you right now. And we're just getting, it's the preseason, for crying out loud. Let's get the Bears roster up right now so we can call out who and what numbers are out there. Ben Johnson and the Bears are on the field. The NFC North champions, their first action since last season. Ben looks absolutely locked in already and good to go. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The Browns will receive the opening kickoff of today's matchup. Most wins by a Bears head coach in their first season. He's tied with Matt Nagy for 12 And also George House is the other one with 10. I didn't really want to say the first number, but the Bears are back on the field. They'll be kicking off. New scoreboard's in. Cleveland will start with the ball. Here we go. Todd Monken's first season, Chicagoland native from Wheaton, will take over for the Cleveland Browns head coach. Cairo Santos, the hand is up, the whistle is blown, and here we go. Bears football is on the air. It will be taken from the 5-yard line to the 20, to the 25 by Cleveland. Take it to the outside, tackled behind the 25-yard line by number, we got a rookie with it, Caden Davis. Someone we should, Dante Manning. There's 2 27s out there right now. Deshaun Watson and the Cleveland Browns are out on the field for the first time today. All right, here we go. Dennis Allen, the camera's on him. 14:57 left in the first quarter. The first play, Deshaun Watson under center. Gets the snap off to the handback, and there's a bunch of Bears there. DeMarco Jackson with the first tackle of the day. Josh Blackwell flew in there as well, texted him before the game. He said he was excited to be back, but Josh Blackwell gets to start today for Chicago. DeMarco Jackson as well with the first big hit. Devin Bush is playing today, by the way, getting up to speed. 14:30 left in the first quarter. 2nd and 8 for the Cleveland Browns. They are at the Chicago 27-yard line. Deshaun Watson in shotgun. Motion from the right side to the left by Cleveland's tight end. Deshaun Watson takes the snap. Another handoff to the backfield. Runs to the outside. He gets some space. Big hit by Dylan Thieneman. Knocks him out of bounds. The first tackle by the Chicago Bears rookie. Good to see him out there getting active and getting loud. Players to watch for today by the podcast is Austin Booker and Malik Muhammad. Good for them. Austin Booker is still out there right now. Okay. Dylan Thieneman with the big hit. Let's see exactly where they place them. Austin Booker on the outside right now. Takes a snap. 3rd and 2. Handoff up the middle. Taken down behind the line. And the Bears cause a 4th down on their first defensive series. So the Bears cause a 3-and-out. Let's go. You already know what to do, guys. Let's get a bear down in the chat for this defense. Bears cause a 3-and-out to start off this game. Let's go. Very good stuff by the Bears. They will receive the punt right now from Cleveland. Cleveland punting from the 28, 4th and 2. Punt is up. It is Bears football now, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be received, taken by Maurice Alexander, who goes out at the Chicago 23-yard line. Bears will start with the ball for the first time with 13:04 in Tyson Bagent in this Chicago Bears unit. Walk out for the first time today. Very good stuff here. We got Theo Benedict starting at right tackle next to Caden Barnett at right guard. Center, we have Logan Jones. Left guard, it looks like Jordan McFadden, and left tackle is Karana Magaji. Bagent takes the snap, throws it to the outside, throws it to Roschon Johnson, who gets a 3-yard gain on the first pass of the day. Roschon Johnson wearing the protective helmet gear. Good to see there. Ben Johnson with the first play call. All right, 2nd and 7, 12:41. Clock is running for the Chicago Bears. Logan Jones with the snap. Tyson Bagent takes it. Handoff to Roschon Johnson, someone I said to look out for. Gets a nice little 4-yard gain. It'll be about 3rd and 3 for the Chicago Bears. Clock is running with 12:23 left on the clock in the first quarter. It'll be 3rd and 4. The 3-yard gain for Chicago. Roschon Johnson involved with the ball on back-to-back plays. Like I said before, he is going to need a big season ahead of him in order to stay on this team. All right, here we go. Tyson Bagent in shotgun. Tyson Bagent takes a snap, looking to pass. Quick throw over the middle. No one's there. Intended for Maurice Alexander. The Bears will have a 3-and-out on their first offensive drive. Obviously not ideal by any means, but good first 2 plays. We will take that. We will take that. All good. Are the Bears going to go for it? Nope. Bears are walking off the field. Cleveland Browns will receive the punt. Torrey Taylor waiting for it. Punt is up. Cleveland ball. Wow. Holy cow. J.P. Richardson flew down that field, and the Browns break away, and he's tripped up at the 35-yard line. But J.P. Richardson, he is playing for his NFL life right now. He bolted down the field, almost made a tackle, and then actually got up and made the final tackle on Cleveland for that one. So J.P. Richardson looking fast out there so far, the wide receiver, the undrafted rookie free agent last year out of TCU. He is making plays already, so good to see that here. But the Bears will be back on defense already after a 3-and-out to start today's game. Total at 6 yards gain, 3 on a run by Roschon Johnson, and 3 on a pass from Tyson Bagent to Roschon Johnson. The Bears want to see exactly who they have in their backfield right now. Guys, before I get more into today's show, please hit that subscribe button. We are 30 away from our next goal of 47,800. And hey, if we hit 50,000 before week 1 versus the week 2 versus the Minnesota Vikings, I'm giving away 2 tickets to 1 lucky subscriber. So hit that subscribe button to stay up to date on all Chicago Bears news and notifications. Thank you guys so much for always listening in. And let's go over to the comments real quick and see how you guys are doing. Make sure you guys keep doing that. All right. These are rookies. They are learning. Yes, they are for sure. Anyone else wearing their jerseys today? Yeah, what jerseys are you guys wearing during this game? Obviously, I'm in a suit, but I would love to hear who you guys are cheering on for today. Super excited about it. Who gets the tickets if we don't hit 50K? Well, they're not bought yet. I'm going to buy them if we do hit 50,000 subscribers. So once we have that, and also I do fortunately have a good friend with season tickets that's holding them actually for me right now in order to, they will obviously sell them if we don't hit it, but if we do, and they're very nice seats, by the way. So you definitely want to get in on that giveaway right now. All right, I just asked earlier, what's everyone's jerseys wearing? Man, the bots are out today. Telling the family to subscribe right now. I love it. Okay, we got a 54 Urlacher jersey being on right now. We got a Luther Burden 3 being worn. Love it. Keep throwing, wearing a Cubs shirt. LOL will pull out the real jerseys for the regular season. I think the Cubs are going to play today, even though the weather isn't looking so great, unfortunately. All right, we got the Bears are back on defense. Cleveland has the ball, guys. Make sure you're also, again, just keep commenting. Just keep having fun. That's all I got to say. This whole thing is meant to be fun and interactive, and you guys also meet other Bears fans. That's what I love about this chat. So really good stuff here. All right, here we go. Deshaun Watson takes a snap at the 40-yard line. Under pressure, there's a flag on the play. We have our first penalty on the play of the season. Jack Sanborn with the initial tackle. Let's see what happened here. Remember, the officials also are in preseason form, so some of these calls might not be the greatest. Personal foul on the offense. Repeat first down. Cleveland charged with the first penalty of the game today. A tripping on Dio. Dio is out there, by the way. Good to see him. So it'll be 1st and 25 for the Cleveland Browns. Dio still out there at the moment. Cleveland, 1st and 25 on the the Cleveland 28-yard line. Deshaun Watson takes the snap. Austin Booker and Dio creating a lot of pressure. Javon Dexter there. Deshaun gets it off, but a big hit by Jack Sanborn. Jack Sanborn, who returned to the Chicago Bears after leaving for 1 year to the Dallas Cowboys, returns. The Lake Zurich native made a big pop right there. Bam, baby. Now that's what we're talking about. Big hit by Jack Sanborn. Love to see that. Jack Sanborn back on the sideline, had 34 tackles last year with the Dallas Cowboys. Drop back by Watson, 2nd and 19, over the middle, a catch, tackle by Josh Blackwell and Dylan Thieneman. Josh Blackwell with his 2nd tackle of the day. The Chicago Bears special team guru is entering the last year of his 2-year contract. He's looking good and fast out there. Bears have been moving him all over the place at nickel and at safety with the injuries that are going on, but Blackwell with the initial hit. So good to see that right there. 3rd and 6 for the Cleveland Browns with just over 10 minutes left here in the first quarter. Cleveland on the 48-yard line. Deshaun Watson in shotgun. Deshaun Watson drops back. Pressure by Austin Booker. Good move. First down by Cleveland. Coverage was by Lewis and Josh Blackwell. They weren't able to make the play. First down, Cleveland. Let's get a Let's Go D in the chat right now to get some positive vibes out there right now for the Chicago Bears defense. Josh Blackwell going off the field, 9:30 and counting for the Chicago Bears on this play right here. First and 10 for Cleveland, now in Chicago territory on the Chicago 38-yard line. Cleveland drops back. Watson under center. Handoff to the backfield. Stuffed by Malik Muhammad, the rookie out of Texas with the big play. Also assisted by Jordan Vandenberg and Daniel Hardy. That is a good stop right there. Notable transactions this past year for the Chicago Bears, adding Kobe Bryant, Devin Bush, Khalif Raymond, Garrett Bradbury, Cam Lewis, and Neville Gallimore, but they lost DJ Moore, Tremaine Edmonds, Jaquan Brisker, Kevin Byard, Nashawn Wright, and Andrew Billings. All of them are on other teams, by the way. So 2nd and 9 for the Cleveland Browns here. 8:38, 2nd and 9. Cleveland in shotgun formation, drops back. Daniel Hardy and Vandenberg with some pressure on the outside. Jordan Vandenberg given some good speed, switched over to the outside. Same with James Lynch, another new Bear this past offseason. Devin Bush is still out there going against his former team. Still 0-0 at the moment. 3rd down for the Cleveland Browns. How we doing, chat? Let's get a bear down if you guys haven't already today. Great to see you guys in here as always. 3rd and 6 for Cleveland. Deshaun Watson in the backfield. Deshaun Watson drops back. Pressure blitz! And it's an completed pass. Let's see. DeMarco Jackson with a huge blitz up the middle. It's going to be 4th and 5 after an incomplete pass. After great pressure by DeMarco Jackson, it was dropped. 3rd and 5 at the 35-yard line. Cleveland might be sending out the kicking unit. Nice play by DeMarco Jackson. Cleveland's going to attempt the kick here. All right, no good. Let's get a no good in the chat. Here we go. 50-yard attempt. It is up. It is good. Cleveland gets the first lead of the day, unfortunately, but there's a lot of game left. And guess what? It is a preseason game, but this Bears defense, they're staying busy to say the least. But the Bears are down by 3 after a 50-yard attempt by the Cleveland Browns on their 2nd offensive drive of the day. Bears will get the football back down 3-0. It's preseason, folks. How are we feeling about this game today so far? And I know my true OGs in the chat right now are going to love, we're bringing back Rip It. We're going to see if we get some Rip It's right now here on the Chicago Bears offensive side of the ball. Let's go over and check out the chat real quick. All right. I asked everybody how they're feeling. I got a couple no good right now. All right, that's okay. You know, it's early, folks. It's early. Don't worry about it, guys. It's very, very early in this game. It's also the preseason. Don't freak out too much. All right. I'm laughing, but I like this. Let's get a Rip It Bagent right now. I'm so happy as can be. Football is finally back. Good to see you, my friend. Great to see everybody in here. Also, don't ever be afraid to shoot me an email, guys, if you guys want to just chat Bears on the side. I know a lot of folks have been doing it, and I'm looking for Dorothy and Phil. Has anyone seen them? I would love to know if anyone has seen Dorothy and Phil in the chat. I've been waiting for them. I didn't have a chance to email them this week. It was a little crazy at work, but I want to see who's out there right now. Good to see you guys. Greatly appreciated as always. Bears will get the ball back here. We're currently in a commercial break. What is this? Look at this. My good friend just had his first son, and he is already a diehard Bears fan. He's in his Bears onesie. He's watching the game. He just sent me a video of it. He said he's tuning in. So shout out to him. Bear down, Riley. Good. I love that video. That's great. That is awesome. All right, so the Bears will be on their second possession. 7:52 left to start off the Bears' second possession of the day. They will be receiving the kickoff, down 3-0 to the Cleveland Browns after Cleveland just hit a 50-yard kick. Thank you, guys. Riley, I hope you're seeing this. A lot of congratulations in the chat. Yeah, he's a cute kid. Watching from Mexico. I love it. Okay, here we go. Bears are about to receive the kickoff from Cleveland. And the kick is up. And let's see who's going to return it for the Bears here. First return of the day, kickoff return by Maurice Alexander, who gets to the 27-yard line for the Bears with 7:35 left in the first quarter. And Maurice Alexander, who returned the punt earlier, is now also returning kickoffs. Panned over to Press Taylor, his first season as the Bears offensive coordinator. I know a lot of folks weren't happy about that, but guess what? I'm happy about this. He had Trevor Lawrence with over 4,000 yards his sophomore year. It was just in a bad situation in Jacksonville. Here we go. Bears are on the 27-yard line, 1st and 10, 7:35 left in the first quarter. Drop back or handoff up the middle to Roschon Johnson, which goes nowhere. Clock is running as he stayed in bounds. He got just a 2-yard gain. I consider that nowhere. But the Bears are going hurry up offense, folks. Oh, man, here we go. 13-man personnel. Kyle Monangai on the left side. Let's see how his blocking goes. Not the greatest right there. Handoff to Roschon Johnson, who gets a nice 5-yard gain. And guess what? Here we go. I want a rip it, Roschon, in the chat right now. Nice little run to the outside, to the right side of it, led by Theo Benedict. And that was a 5-yard gain. It'll be 3rd and 2 for the Bears at the 33-yard line. Bears down by 3 with 6:48 left in the first quarter. Kyle Monangai blocking looked okay there. Definitely looked a little slow off the snap. Let's see how he does on this one. Logan Jones ready with the snap. 4-man front for Cleveland. Tyson Bagent, shotgun, drops back. Tyson looks. Tyson deep over the middle. Intended for Sam Roush off his fingertips. Man, Sam Roush is a big guy. And that'll unfortunately be 3rd down for the Bears. He wasn't able to bring it in. A slight overthrow by Tyson Bagent. It's 4th and 2. And it looks like the Bears are not. They're going to punt. Going to punt. Colston Loveland and Cole Kmet on the sideline. I got to say this, guys. I'm not sure if you saw, but I had a chance to interview Colston Loveland and Luther Burden at their camp over the summer. And I got to say this, Colston Loveland, nicest guy in the world. Nicest guy in the world for real. I'm rooting for him. Up, fumble by Cleveland. Punt is up. Bam! Re-picked it up, and he is absolutely he got hit. It looked like by Ruben Hippolyte, Bears linebacker. Cleveland gets the ball back here with 6:18 left in the first quarter. Game's moving a little slow to start things off. Tyson Bagent, if you guys didn't hear, unfortunately with another overthrow. So we'll keep an eye out on that one. The bots are here today, guys. Crazy. Do not click on any of those bots. Which Michael Brown, our moderator, my friend, I'm going to need your help with these bots today, all right? You see them, you ban them right away, okay? And I want to say this. I know that Grandma Rhodey and Papa Rhodey are always watching because I feel like every time we have a live stream which you guys don't know, those are my late grandparents. They got me into being a giant Bears fan. Jeff Hostelter from Sarasota. That was the greatest place in the world. My grandparents loved it. So I know that they're here right now. Jeff, thanks for tuning in, my friend. Really appreciate it. Thank you, Michael. You're the man. Good to see everybody back here, by the way. I know that it's been a quiet off season, but we're back. While we're in a commercial break, I do want to talk about quickly the stadium news this past week. There was nothing really. It was just they're still doing their due diligence. Their focus now is on Hammond still. It doesn't mean Arlington Heights is out of the picture. And I just want to say that no matter where the Bears go, they were never changing their name. That was just a crazy story. No. I just want to be honest with you guys. They're never changing their name. They will always be the Chicago Bears. And imagine the marketing and sales nightmare for the Bears. New Jersey Jets? No, they're the New York Jets. The New Jersey Giants? They're the New York Jets. Come on now. All right, folks, let's check out the chat right now. I'm watching with a generator, no power still in Northwest Indiana. This is commitment right here. Shout out to Lisa Santana. Also, shout out to you for having a generator and also thinking of all those who are impacted by the storms that happened this past week. Unfortunately, I do know some folks and a couple of my colleagues actually who live in Northwest Indiana who are greatly impacted. If you guys know anyone that needs help or anything, let's all work together as a society and human beings to get them the help that they need. But I wish if there's anything I can do to help, guys, promoting, whatever, please let me know. But thank you, Lisa, for tuning in. All right, Cleveland is back on the field. 3-0. Deshaun Watson still out there. Drop back pass. Big tackle by new cornerback Malik Muhammad. That is a 2-yard loss by the rookie defensive back out of Texas on the first play of Cleveland's return. They lose about 2 yards right there. Big hit by Malik Muhammad. I love it. Malik Muhammad is flying all over. Love this out of the rookie. All right, here we go. 2nd and 12 at the 18-yard line, and we got a penalty. Oh, never mind. Timeout, Cleveland. Right before the false start, a timeout for the Cleveland Browns. $5:39 left in the first quarter, everybody. Let's get a Let's Go D going in the chat as Malik Muhammad is making plays. I'm a big fan of this kid out of Texas. When the Bears drafted him, I was like, let's go. That's a good pickup right there. Good speed, was a projected 2nd rounder. I mean, come on. Good stuff. Good stuff here. All right, timeout's about to be over. Malik Muhammad's getting back onto the field for the Chicago Bears. 2nd and 12. Deshaun Watson drop back. Pressure by Dio. He gets it off just in time, but Ruben Hippolyte's there. It's going to be about 3rd and 1 for the Cleveland Browns. Ruben Hippolyte with the big pop on the Cleveland wide receiver. Clock stays running. 3rd and 1 for Cleveland. They will be at the 29-yard line. Ruben Hippolyte, I'm excited about this guy. Oop, they just panned over to Kyler Gordon, who is at the game, and I think that he'll be back this week. Don't say it. I'm not saying he will be, but I got that feeling. I'm positive vibes only. But Ruben Hippolyte's making some nice plays out here at 2nd tackle of the day. It's on the 29-yard line for Cleveland, under center. It's going to be a handoff up the middle for Cleveland, and he's stopped by Dio. Motivated Dio with the hit. You love to see that. I know he's going against the twos, but motivated Dio with the hit. Come on, guys. Great stuff here. 4th down, Cleveland. 4 minutes, 46 seconds left. Clock is stopped. Ben Johnson has the challenge flag ready for some reason. Which I don't know if you guys heard the new rule, but anybody on the sideline can throw it. So they can literally give it to Bagent to like whip it out there all the way to the other sideline. We are waiting on an official's call. I apologize about the delay here, folks, but nothing's really happening. The head official is looking at the screen. Looks like they might be determining where the spot of the ball is. While we're waiting, let's go over to the comment section, check in. Thank you, guys. It's a Bears tie. Let's see if I can get it on camera, but it is a Bears tie, which I am dressed up like this for two reasons. One, because wanted to look good for today's show, and two, I am flying to a wedding right after this. So that's why. Thank you guys for this. Thank you for the nice compliments. I appreciate it. Hey, what's up, Boone? Be it new. Nice to see you, my friend. All right. We are still waiting. Motivated Dio must have had such a big hit. All right. I do want to say this, guys, because I see this comment. If you guys refresh your page, you will get up to the fastest part of the stream. I can't control YouTube's side of that. But if you guys do that, you do get up to speed on the stream. So don't leave, just refresh, all right? Maybe, Jeffrey. I don't know. All right, 4th and inches. We finally got a call. Sorry about that. Finally, that was the longest. It's preseason, for crying out loud, folks. All right, 4th and inches, 4:36 left on the clock. A quarterback sneak up the middle, and that's a first down by the Browns. Deshaun Watson is out there still. Let's get a let's go D in the chat, maybe. Let's get the chat going brazy right now. This could not be more too. When I meant flying, I meant I'm getting in my car and driving an hour and a half north to Wisconsin, which, by the way, guys, it's a Wisconsin wedding and I'm wearing a Bears tie. So, you know, gotta represent. Gotta represent. The game is still going on for everybody. Hi, everyone. It looks like we're getting some new folks. 1st and 10 for the Cleveland Browns at the 30-yard line. Deshaun Watson in shotgun, one man in the backfield. 4-man front for Chicago. Flag on the play. False start on the offense. Here we go, folks. All right. It's going to back Cleveland up a little bit here. Allison, good to see you in here. Haven't seen you in a while. And Chino Talks Truth. I'm always representing, my friend. Come on now. 3:28 left in the first quarter. 1st and 15 for the Cleveland Browns, who are leading 3-0 at the moment. One man in the backfield. Handoff. Run up the middle. Stuffed by Neville Gallimore, DeMarco Jackson, and Jordan Vandenberg. I am so excited about Jordan Vandenberg. This guy is just a lot of fun to watch. And the fact that he is 6'4", 316 and moves the way he does, and he has one of the nastiest face masks I've ever seen. It's just got the bars in the middle. He just looks like he wants to be out there and just be flat out nasty. And that's what Garrett Lewis, our defensive line coach, said. But Neville Gallimore and Jordan Vandenberg are out there up the middle. Daniel Hardy as well, our good friend. Deshaun Watson drops back. 2nd and 15. Pressure. Pass over the middle. The big game by Cleveland to the 40, to the 45, to the 50, to the 40. Oh, man, that is a huge 45-yard gain. Xavier Woods on the hit. New Bears safety that was brought in. And that's a big play by the Cleveland Browns, unfortunately. Handoff was just over the hands of Daniel Hardy. 2 Bears collided where they couldn't make the play. Josh Blackwell and DeMarco Jackson, they both flew in on it. Unfortunately, it's a first down for the Cleveland Browns in Chicago territory. A little over 2 minutes left in the first quarter. They are at the 33-yard line, approaching the Chicago end zone. Deshaun Watson under center. Fake handoff, drops back. Pressure on the outside. And sacked. The first sack of the game by Daniel Hardy. Daniel Hardy with the sack. That's a big one for the Bears. And that's a Bears sack. Throw that in the chat right now, guys. Come on now. Bears are already back out there. 2nd and 9. Run up the middle for a 5-yard gain by Cleveland. It's going to be 3rd down and about 5. All right, let's get a stop right here. We got 3rd down defense on the field right now, and I want a let's go D from everybody in the chat right now. Let's get a couple hundred of them going right now. Here we go. Cleveland, 3rd and 3. Interesting. Bears are showing blitz. Shotgun. James Lynch going after it. Oh, a big hit by Malik Muhammad, but caught by Cleveland for a 1st down. Clock is running. First down for the Browns, under 20 seconds left. Let's see if Cleveland lets this clock run out. They're deep in Chicago territory. They are in the red zone now. I think Cleveland's going to let this clock run out. All right. It is the end of the first quarter here. Bears down by 3 with the Cleveland Browns knocking on the door. Good to see all you guys in here, by the way. Bears down by 3-0. Let's go over to the Google box score for today so far. According to the box score for today, team stats, Cleveland has 119 yards compared to the Bears' 14. Bears have 3 passing yards to Cleveland's 101 by Deshaun Watson. Rushing yards, the Bears have 11 compared to Cleveland's 18. No first downs for Chicago, 0-2 on 3rd down, but the time of possession is way in Cleveland's favor, 12-12 after that, with the Bears only having 2:48. So the end of the first quarter is here. Let's get some positive vibes going. Let's put a little PVO out there right now. And let's go over to the chat, see how you guys are doing. It's great to always see you guys, and live comments are always open. There are people that are higher on Bagent than I am, but I see Bagent as a career backup. Okay, yep. Tyson Bagent has struggled a little bit today, but it's a preseason game. He's got his own rust too. We got positive vibes only from Para TD. I love it. Question for me, do you think Tyson could start for other teams if teams called the Bears for a trade? It's funny, I talked about this during our pregame show, and yes, I really do think that another team could come calling. The Jets showed interest. The Cardinals have shown interest. And if there's a big injury, I think that Tyson Bagent could get traded. So he's got good value. The Bears could use some help at that defensive edge position right now, as we know. So someone to keep an eye on as a potential trade candidate. Good to see you guys. Oh, Mike, you were replying to that comment. Very good. Keep going your comments in the chat, guys. Love talking to you during the game, especially during the regular season. We got ourselves a decent game going here so far. But I got to say this. Malik Muhammad is flying all over the field for the Bears today, doing a really good job for Chicago. I'm excited about him. I think you guys will be too. Let's go through what we got. If a team makes a good offer for Tyson Bagent, you're good with moving it. We got Case Keenum under a 2-year contract as well. And Chino talks true. I like Tyson. Hopefully he shows something big. I think it's a great opportunity for him to show up with his value. And he's doing it too, guys. He's not going out there and taking this lightly. He wants to be playing lights out football because, this is his career on the line too. He might have a 2-year contract, but he eventually wants to be a starter just like anybody else in this league. So make that super abundant. But here we go. Cleveland starts with the ball. Oh, no. First play, Deshaun Watson with a pass to the outside. He's running, and he dives for the pylon. Touchdown, Cleveland. Ruben Hippolyte in coverage. Couldn't stop Cleveland from scoring. Oh, man. Broke the pylon, and Cleveland let's see if his knee touched the ground, though. I don't know about that one. It's a Cleveland score. Let's see in just a second. Oh, they're going to give it to him. It's preseason. If it was more of a game, I think that they would definitely probably challenge it more. 14:53 left here in the second quarter. It looks like this play is now official review. We have an official review on the field at the moment, seeing if Cleveland actually scored on that play. Remember, the refs are in preseason form as well. Let's see if his knee hit the ground. Knee's still up. Knee is down before. Knee is down before. I don't think that is a touchdown. I think that one's going to get called back. But we are under review with 14:53 left in the second quarter. By the way, 327 or 25 of you guys in here. Incredible. Thank you guys so much for all your support of just another year. Please cancel the play. Let him have it. Yeah, these bots are crazy today. I am surprised the Bills are playing Allen and DJ Moore. Yeah, I mean, hey, like every team works differently. I think Ben Johnson learned from all the injuries during camp that he needs all of his guys out there as much as possible. But yeah, so guys, right now we're in a commercial, or we're in an official review on the play of Cleveland's potential score. It is still a 3-0 game till the fat lady sings. But that was from KC Conception. Wow, what a name that is. Holy cow. But that was a score by him. The score is being reviewed at the moment. Stay tuned there. All right, we got a comment here. I'm a bit surprised, but it seems like every team has a different philosophy. Also, teams have different takes on which games they should play starters, if at all. They may not see this again for the rest of the preseason. Well, let me reply back to that. Let me reply back to this one. And I hear what you're saying, and I agree. But the Cleveland Browns are a mess. It's their first year with a new head coach. Deshaun Watson, they're figuring out. There's a lot going on with Cleveland here. And I don't think that this game was worth it. Also, the weather might have played a factor. Ben Johnson did call out that a lot of the guys wouldn't play today. So, I mean, we do have some other matchups. We have the Bengals, obviously, which is a little bit more competitive. And then you have the Titans. So we'll see. We'll see. You know, I'll say the story. I know you guys are probably going to, for the folks that are tuning in, or just tuning in. Okay, it's been ruled a touchdown. I think that's a little crazy. His knee looked down. But I'm wearing a suit because I'm going to a wedding right after this. So I got to drive. I don't have time. My goal is to try to get a post-game show out for you guys today, but we'll see if that ends up happening. 14:53 left in the second quarter. Cleveland scored. It is a 9-0 game at the moment. Let's see if Cleveland let's get a miss. Miss in the chat. And it's up. Never mind. 10-0 Cleveland. 10-0 Cleveland after a huge scoring drive. Very long drive led by Deshaun Watson. All right. Who here, I got to ask, who here is watching on their phone? Who here is watching on a TV? I've never seen myself on TV before. So if you guys are watching me on a TV, I would love for you to take a picture and send it to me because it's kind of cool. I'm like, hey, Mom, I'm on TV. Actually, I was on TV one time before for something that happened a couple years ago. With Robin Hood. I'll talk about that later. Okay, it looks like I'm on phone for some folks on a laptop. Phone. Okay, well, a lot of phones. Thanks, guys, for watching me on your phone. I was also curious because, you know, if you could see the tie a little bit more. But yeah, 10-0 Browns kickoff. Here we go. Kick is up. It is going to be returned. Maurice Alexander with the return again at the 20, at the 22-yard line. Ben Johnson really is a fan of this guy, but I think there's a lot more returners that are over Maurice Alexander. And the first preseason game is always a trial of guys that they're trying to really start leaning down the roster a little bit more. So right now, the Bears are down 10-0. It'll be about the 22-yard line. Hey, I'm on TV. How's it going? All right. So here we go. 14:46 left in the second quarter. Let's get a rip it for Tyson Bagent. A little rip it in the chat right now if you haven't already. Tyson drops back, throws it deep, and he hits Caden Davis for the big throw. Tyson Bagent Tyson Bagent with the big throw to Caden Davis. These two have rocked during camp. Wait, I had to delete it because DJ Moore was on it, but that's a Chicago Bears first down. Bears! I don't care if DJ Moore's in it. Okay, guys, my bad. We're in the Cleveland 36-yard line. Tyson Bagent pump fakes, throws, intended for Roschon Johnson. It's going to be 2nd and 10 at the 36-yard line. 37-yard line, excuse me. Tyson Bagent, 2nd and 10 for the Chicago Bears. 14:09. Drops back, looks, throws it over to, oh no! Big hit on Caden Davis. Ended up juggling it. It is 3rd and 10. Bears are in field goal range. Oh, man. Oh! Big hit on Caden Davis. Which, by the way, Caden Davis's family from a Instagram/TikTok I made about him earlier last week. They reached out. Really cool situation. All right. 3rd and 10. Tyson Bagent. Shotgun. That's a free play. Let it go. A penalty on the play. Neutral zone infraction on the defense. 14:02. Repeat 3rd down. That penalty is on the Cleveland Browns. Gives the Bears some extra yards. All right, 3rd and 5. 14:02 left in the second quarter for the Chicago Bears. Third and 5. Tyson Bagent, shotgun, drops back, looks, throws it deep, intended for Maurice Alexander. Pass interference, maybe? Not going to give it to Chicago. They really want to get a look at Maurice Alexander, it looks like, guys. That's another guy that's on the roster bubble right now. Was on the practice squad all last year. Ben Johnson really liked him from Detroit, but unfortunately didn't grab that one. 4th and 5. Cairo Santos is up there. Going for the field goal attempt. Here we go. Positive vibes only. Cairo Santos. 50 yards. The kick is up. The kick is... oh! No good. No good by Cairo Santos. Little wide left. All right, so Cleveland gets the ball back up 10-0. Cairo Santos misses a 50-yard field goal attempt, unfortunately. You know what, guys? That's okay. Let's get a bear down going right now. Bear down. All right, we're good. Cleveland is deep in Chicago territory, so hopefully the defense comes up and makes some plays. No need to hit the panic button yet. Cleveland does have the ball back, though, after a wide left attempt by Cairo Santos. Conditions aren't great, but this is what he needs to prepare for. Call a spade a spade. Cairo Santos, he looked great during camp. He was pretty decent last year, but these are the situations where Cairo Santos has to hit those field goals. I got to go over and look at the chat real quick and see how you guys are doing. I have a feeling there's some not so happy folks in there. Hey, Ace Black, thanks for tuning in, my friend. You have a good day, all right? Positive vibes only. Pretty slow start for the Bears. That's all right, guys. No worries. This stuff's going to happen, all right? Bear down, though. Bear down. Thank you guys for the bear downs in the chat. It's all right. It's all right. We seem a bit out of sync. It's the first preseason game. This kind of stuff happens all the time. All right, here we go, guys. Cleveland ball. Wow, 408 people. Thank you guys so much for tuning into this episode of Just Another Year Chicago Bears. By the way, we are 37 away from our next goal of 47,800 subscribers. If you guys could please hit that subscribe button if you haven't already to stay up to date on all Chicago Bears news and notifications. We're actually 26 away now. I just gave it a look. So if you guys please could hit it, that'd be great. Help us get to our next goal. And if we have 50,000 before week 2 versus the Minnesota Vikings, I'm going to weigh 2 tickets to 1 lucky subscriber. Cleveland with the ball here. The Chicago skyline is being shown. Grant Park still looks absolutely terrible from Lollapalooza. It happens. It is a packed Bears game considering the weather. I'm Bears fans. Shout out to us. Bear down, baby. Here we go. Deshaun Watson at the 35. Drops back in shotgun. Coverage by Malik Muhammad. Instantly hits his receiver for a 7-yard gain. It's going to be 2nd and 3 with 13:42 left. Jordan Vandenberg with some decent pressure, but couldn't get there in time to take down Deshaun Watson. Most takeaways in the season or last season was the Chicago Bears with 33. A very impressive stat considering how, depleted our defense was at one point. But works out for us. 2nd and 3 for the Bears here, or for the Browns here. Shotgun formation, handoff up the middle. Wrapped up, but a first down wrapped up by Daniel Hardy from the outside. Flew in from the right side. The big number 92, who just signed a 2-year contract extension, is excited to be back in Chicago. Had a chance to golf with him not too long ago. We had a good opportunity to chat about what he thinks about this Bears team, and he's excited about it. It's hard not to be with how good this team looks on paper. This is the preseason, guys. Don't look too into it, even though we're down 10-0 to Cleveland. But 1st and 10 for the Bears with 12:50 left in the second quarter right now. Pass game coordinator Al Harris on the screen. It is 1st and 10 at the Chicago 49-yard line. Run to the outside by Cleveland again. They are really attacking that right side and getting some good yards. That is about a 6 or 7 yard gain by Cleveland. Clock stops as he runs out of bounds. 12:35 left in the first or second quarter. 7-yard gain by Cleveland. Also, I do want to say this. Who's new to the channel? Who's the first time of from checking in? I would love to meet all of our new viewers, followers, so on and so forth. All right, 2nd and 3 for Cleveland. Run up the middle. Oh, did he get the first down? Got an absolute bully. The Bears are starting to really start bringing in some new faces on defense. Noah Sewell is out there. I knew they were going to get me today with that one. Noah Sewell's brother is out there right now wearing number 45. Noah wears number 44. Hey, Walter, nice to meet you. Thanks for tuning in. Hope that you enjoy the content and choose to subscribe. Same with Hollywood. I appreciate you guys tuning in. We have a lot of fun here. Wow, we got a lot of new folks. We'll talk about you guys in just a sec after this play. 3rd and 1. He didn't get the first down. Handoff up the middle. Oh, but he's stuffed in the backfield by the Chicago Bears. Ruben Hippolyte with the stop with Sewell and James Lynch, and that's going to be 4th down for the Bears. Want to give a shout out to our new viewers, Blackhawk 1021. We got Lou Ferris to Chomps. Thank you very much as well. Lucas Evans, thank you so much. 3rd year here. Welcome to all the newbies. This is great. First time by Mark. Go Bears. All right, here we go. 4th and 2. Cleveland's going for it with 10:56 left on the Chicago 40-yard line. Shotgun formation. Deshaun Watson drops back. Deshaun looking. Pressure. Fumble on the play. And that is picked up by the Chicago Bears. A Bears turnover. Bears turnover. Bears get the turnover. Let's go. Bam! Let's go, baby. That's what we're talking about. A Chicago Bears turnover. The Bears get the ball back. It is a strip sack by the Bears. That was by big number 59, Jameer Chroma. 3rd year with the Bears. Bears recover the fumble. Great job. Oh, my goodness. Should we get a bear down in the chat? Let's go, everybody. Bear down. Ryan Pohl's loving it. I'm loving it too. First time I'm getting excited this year. Oh, baby. Yes, sir. So the Bears get a strip sack on 4th and 2 on Deshaun Watson. And that is by Jameer Croma, who is a third-year undrafted rookie free agent the Bears picked up. He's looking good so far. I love it. I love it. I love it. Nice job, defense. And Jordan Vandenberg also got in on it to help create the strip sack. Wow, whoa, let's go. All right. You guys flat out rock. This has been a lot of fun so far. We have so many new people in here, by the way. We got Frank Joe tuning in from California. Thank you so much for tuning in. We got Bobby Delisle as well. What a time to tune in. Bears get the strip sack, and the Bears will have good field position after that one. But wow, we love to hear it. I'm still looking out for all of our new friends. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We got another new fan here. Thank you guys so much for supporting just another year Chicago Bears. We're cooking, baby. Let's go. Bears get the ball back after a big strip sack. Bend them and also crush them. I love that one right there. That's good. All right, guys. Well, bear down in the chat. Bears get the ball back after almost giving it up to Cleveland. They're down 10-0 here in the second quarter. They will start at the Chicago 49-yard line. Good field position for this offense. Let's see Tyson Bagent turn it around a little bit here, shall we? First strip sack of the year for all right. Third-year man for the Bears. Here we go. 10:47 left in the second quarter for Chicago. 10-0 Cleveland. Cleveland with only 2 timeouts. Bears with 3. We have a fullback in the backfield for Chicago, and I don't know who. Let's find out in a sec. But Sam Roush with his first catch, and he gets a nice little 7-yard gain. The big tight end drafted in the 3rd round out of Stanford, standing at 6'6", 260 pounds. The heaviest tight end in the draft this year with his first reception, a nice gain of 7 yards for Chicago. Going to lead to 2nd and 3. Man, he is a big guy. He reminds me just so much of just how Greg Olsen looked out there. Sam Roush coming off a big season at Stanford. First big play for him. Tyson Bagent with the handoff to Roschon Johnson's loss of 1. Roschon Johnson been getting a lot of reps out there, not doing so much, to be honest with you guys. Again, he's fighting for a roster spot at the moment. Highest percentage of 13-man personnel. Bears were 5th last year with 8, and they did that yet just a play ago with Sam Roush. I know some folks didn't like the pick when it first happened, but it's hard not to be excited about the guy with just his personality and how he's been doing. All right. Hand off to Roschon. Brings it to the outside to the 40, the 35 to the 30. He goes over a defender, lands on the 25-yard line, and that is a Chicago Bears. Chat, you know what to do. First down, Bears. Heck yeah, baby. Roschon Johnson, after I just was cooking him for not doing enough. Let me eat my words, my friend. He just ripped it to the outside. Oh, and that's a good rip it, Roschon. Love it. 1st and 10 for the Bears. Tyson Bagent drops back in the shotgun, throws it over the middle to Maurice Alexander to the 10, to the 5. Touchdown, Bears. Touchdown, Bears. Touchdown, Bears. Touchdown, Bears. Bagent to Alexander. Big money. Rip it, baby. That's a touchdown, Bears. They add 6 to the board. Let's go, Bears. Oh, yeah. Maurice Alexander with the first touchdown of the preseason for the Bears. A 25-yard pass by Tyson Bagent. And we got the extra point out there right now. Here we go. Kick is up. Extra point. I'm not doing that again this year, guys. Is good. Bears are back in this one, baby. Maurice Alexander, Tyson Bagent, 7-10. Bears down by 3 with 9:16 left in the second quarter. Things you love to see. Good job here by the Chicago Bears getting on the board. I'm going to go over to the chat real quick and see how you guys are loving it. I'm so new. Barb from Texas. Barb, thanks for tuning in. And if you enjoyed Just Another Year Enough, I hope that you subscribe to the channel to stay up to date in all Chicago Bears news and notifications, man. I just joined as they were scoring. Electric. You were the good luck. That was a good luck right there by our good friend, Jonathan. Jonathan, thank you for tuning in as always. I'm sorry, guys, I really wish I could stream the game, but with copyright issues with the NFL, I'm going to commentate the best I can. And don't know if you guys know this, but it's my cousin. What's up, man? But I will say this is, unfortunately, I can't show the game, but I don't know. I might have talked about this before on the show a couple of times. My ultimate goal is to be the play-by-play announcer for the Bears one day. One day, not anytime soon, but maybe they'll watch this and be like, hey, you want to join one time and see what happens. So that's the goal. But man, all right, Bears are back, baby. Pedal to the metal. Bears are coming off a score. How about a let's go Grandma Pat? We haven't had that yet today. A little let's go Grandma Pat, little LGGP if you want to short it out. But if you're an OG, let's go Grandma Pat. My grandma watches every single live stream, and it drives her crazy when I do this, but I'm doing it anyway. So, yes, Grandma, I'm sorry. She's going to text me and be like, I'm not watching anymore. Well, guess what? Yeah, she will. But I love it, guys. Let's get a let's go Grandma Pat in the chat right now. There they are. Let's go Grandma Pat. Here we go. Frank Joe. Enjoy having you here, my friend. I hope so too. Thanks, guys. But the auctioneer. Oh, man. Am I bringing back the auctioneer? Oh, my gosh. Sam, I am. God bless you, my friend. Hope you get better soon. We're thinking of you. Everyone, let's put a positive vibes only for our good friend Sam in the chat right now, shall we? All right. Bears are back on the field with 7 on the board. All right. A touchback by Cleveland. What a beautiful play. So the play was Tyson Bagent faked it to the left side, looked to the right. Maurice Alexander was in stride, and bam, that's how the Bears have 7 points now. Things you love to see. Oh, how I have missed the Chicago Bears. First touchdown of 2026. All right, here we go. Cleveland with the ball on the 35-yard line after a touchback. Sean Watson's still out there. Hand off to the outside, but he's wrapped up in the backfield by Neville Gallimore. Big stop by the new defensive tackle. I've been a big fan of his pickup, and I think he's been great so far. I think he brings the energy, but man, good to see him out there getting the job done. Neville Gallimore with the big tackle for loss on Cleveland. It's going to be 2nd and 11 now for the Browns. Here we go. Sean Watson in shotgun, drops back. Neville Gallimore, pressure again. Incomplete pass due to a lot of pressure by the Chicago Bears defense. That is going to be 3rd and 11 at the 34-yard line. Daniel Hardy and Neville Gallimore got into the backfield. Good stuff there by Chicago's defense. Deshaun Watson in shotgun. 8:33 left after the clock stopped. 3rd and 11 for the Cleveland Browns. Drops back, looking to throw. Deshaun Watson over the middle. Hits a receiver in stride. 4th down, tackled by Johnson Jr. All right, 8:17, clock is running. Ruben Hippolyte and Sewell on the tackle. Cleveland's going to punt. Cleveland will punt here, folks. Bears will get the ball back with 7 on the board. We'll check the chat in just a second, guys. I apologize. Just been making sure that you guys are getting all the up-to-game states. All right, 7:43. Punt is up. No block for the Bears. It's going to be received by Alexander again. He misses the defender. Runs to the outside. Splits it up the middle. Gets tackled at about the 12. About a 5-yard gain for Maurice Alexander, who just scored the last touchdown for the Bears. Love to see him out there, but I also love that the Bears don't have 0 on the board anymore. In fact, they have 7, and they have the ball back at the Cleveland, or excuse me, the Chicago 12-yard line. Deep in Chicago territory, it's all good. 457 of you guys in here. Really appreciate all your support. Aw, thanks, Jody. You're the best. Thank you, everybody. Of course, I brought out the my grandma Rhodey's coat. I can bring it out in a little bit, guys. I'll worry about it in a little bit. All right. I'll wear it for another stream. Okay, here we go. Bears are on offense. We'll talk a little bit. We'll throw some comments up. All right, here we go. Tyson Bagent under center. Sun is out at Soldier Field. Roschon Johnson spins off a defender. He was going to get tackled for about a 5-yard loss and got about 4 yards out of it. It's at the 20-yard line now, second down for the Bears. Nice job. Great job by Roschon. Read it, did a little juke out, 360 spin. Caleb's got his hat sideways. He's having a good time on the sideline. Love to see it. It's good to see the Bears back, isn't it? Good to be back on here with you guys. Next commercial break, I have a fun announcement. Shotgun formation, drops back, looking, throwing. To the outside, 2. Scotty Miller, the Barrington native. He gets a 15-yard gain. Now, got to remember, Scotty Miller is competing for that last spot. Oh, which, by the way, that is a Chicago Bears first down. Bears, I know DJ Moore is in there. I apologize, guys. Got to edit that. Scotty Miller, though, signed with the Chicago Bears after a tryout back in May during rookie camp. The former Barrington native is a Super Bowl champion with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, but he's competing for that wide receiver 6 spot. Caden Davis came out of nowhere. You know, that's a guy that's competing for it as well. Bears are in shotgun, though, at the 35-yard line, drops back, looking to throw. Tyson Bagent throws over to the outside, throws it in stride, was trying to hit Maurice Alexander, but unfortunately couldn't. It's going to be 2nd and 10. Clock stops at 6:36. Sun is breaking here at Soldier Field. Good to see the Bears getting some finally good weather in their favor. Ball was in Maurice Alexander's hands. Unfortunately, just couldn't hold on to it. 2nd and 10 here for the Bears. Tyson drops back, looking to throw. Oh! Throws it to Caden Davis with a leaping catch, a 5-yard gain. It's going to be 3rd and 5. Clock is running. Scotty Miller on the outside for the Bears. .56 left in the second quarter. Tyson Bagent in shotgun formation, drops back, looking to throw, throws it deep to the outside, intended for Caden Davis, but there is a flag on the play. Definitely interference right there on Cleveland. Flag on the play. Bears are about to get another first down out of it, and that's a free Chicago Bears first down. Bears. Chat's going crazy, huh? Where are my moderators at to help out with this? All right, here we go. 1st and 10 at the Chicago 44-yard line after the Bears get a free first down after the pass interference call. Tyson Bagent hands it off to Roschon Johnson, gets about a 2-yard gain, stays in bounds. Clock will start running. See if I recognize anybody that's on the screen right now. Soldier Field's pretty darn packed, folks, for a preseason game. We are excited about these Bears, aren't we? 5:18 left in the second quarter. 2nd and 10 at the 46-yard line. That's where the Bears ended up getting placed. Roschon Johnson gets about a 1 or 2 yard gain. It's going to be 3rd and decent distance. Caden Davis checking back in for the Bears. Roschon Johnson's had some nice moves today. I will say that this Bears offense isn't performing at the greatest offense ever to be put on the field, but you got to remember it is the preseason. So not trying to bash anyone by any means, but keep that in mind. All right. Ben Johnson, 3rd and 8. Tyson Bagent in shotgun. 2 men to the right, 2 to the left. Tyson Bagent going to pass here. Pressure up the middle. Throws in stride to Maurice Alexander. Maurice Alexander gets the first down. That's a first down for the Bears. He fought for extra yards, and that's a Chicago Bears first down. Bears. Great job by Tyson Bagent right there. And how about a rip it, Maurice? Good job by him. That was a lot of fun to watch. Good move there by Maurice Alexander. Got the first down, fought for it, and that's what you want to see. We are moving the ball. Now in Cleveland territory on the Cleveland 46. Handoff to Roschon Johnson again. Oh, I'm sorry, not Roschon Johnson. We got the roster up right now. That was a handoff off to Salvon Ahmed, the new running back that came out of Miami. He was with the Colts last year. Unfortunately, he suffered an injury, but he did play with the Miami Dolphins while Eric Studesville was their running backs coach. He drafted him. So good stuff there. A nice 5-yard gain up the middle by the new Chicago Bear, who's competing with Roschon Johnson for that final spot. Big guy at 5'11", almost 200 pounds. And he's a bully back for sure. Fake handoff. Tyson Bagent drops back. Throws it over the middle to Sam Roush for another Chicago Bears first down. Bears. Sam Roush with the first down for Chicago. Really good to see him out there getting the job done. Nice move. That's the second catch of the day by Sam Roush. Big and athletic. Love to see it. 1st and 10 with 2:47 left here in the second quarter. Tyson Bagent under center. Salvon in the backfield. Tyson takes the snap, drops back. Dodge it. Oh! Horse collar? Wow. No horse collar on Cleveland. Kind of shocked by that. Oh, 100% a horse collar. Grabbed him by the neck and ripped him to the ground. Tyson Bagent's going, what? Oh, he's mad. Tyson Bagent's like, are you kidding me? 2nd and 19. We're going to get to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes left here in the first half. Chicago will get the ball to start off the second half, which is exciting. We are at 1:13 Central Time. This game's moving a little slower than expected. But guess what? Bears football is back, baby. So we got 494 people in here. So the Bears currently, it is going to be 2nd and 19 on the Cleveland 41-yard line for Chicago with 2 minutes left after a questionable missed call by the officials on a potential horse collar on Tyson Bagent. Not ideal by any means. But let's go over to the comments section. As I always say, if you're new to the channel and tuning in for the first time, throw it out there. Would love to say hello, and thank you for choosing to watch just another year, whether it's for a minute and whether it's for the rest of the game. But we would love to keep you here for the longest amount of time. I want to give a shout out to Relentless Mikey. Nick, we got the bots. Don't worry about it. Love it. All right. Claws up, bear down. Good to see the comments coming in here real quick. How we doing, folks? Let's see. We got a little comment on Sam Roush. Sam Roush will prove to be the same sort of pick Burton was. Whole world was screaming we didn't need a receiver. Thank goodness the Bears staff is finally smarter than the average fan. Oh, man. Good to see you guys in here. Hi, everybody. Relentless Mikey. Nice to see you, my friend. I really hope there's a Packers fan at this wedding and they say something. I got my Bears tie ready. We're locked in. Good to go. We are in a commercial break. We got Ontario in the house. Thank you, Candy Smith, for loving the tie. I appreciate it. We got Bears and Browns with 2 minutes left here. It's about to end. Bears are trying to get the lead to enter halftime, which if you guys don't know, the Chicago Bears do start with the ball in the second half after winning the toss and deferring. I like that. I like that move by Ben Johnson. I think it's the right play. Overall, good stuff. Tyson Bagent, though, let's go through his stats real quick. 8 for 14, average, so over a 50% completion percentage. Been sacked one time with 112 yards, 1 interception, and a 106.8 passer rating. Good job by the Bears. 4th year already. I can't believe we're already saying it's Tyson Bagent's 4th year. But 4th year quarterback out of Shepherd, undrafted rookie free agent. 1st year of his new deal that he got, a 2-year extension. But he's looking good, man. That's all I got to say. Big Tyson Bagent fan. If you guys are too, I want to hear it in the chat right now. All right, here we go. The Bears are getting back onto the field. Ben Johnson, the absolute man, as we know. Second, oh, this is a punt view. What are we doing here? Cameraman's also in preseason form. I don't know why we got the punt view on right now, but Tyson Bagent drops back, looking to throw over the middle. Intercepted. Oh, man. We were just talking so highly of him. Turnover by the Bears. Tyson Bagent throws his first interception of the preseason. Good protection by this line, though, and was intended for Steven Carlson. Defender just read it really well. Ran right in front of it. Bagent not happy. But I will say this. I do want to call this out. The Bears' offensive line has been doing a really good job protecting the quarterback today. .152 left in the first quarter. Deshaun Watson drops back, looking to throw, and he's stuffed. But a flag on the play. That's why I didn't get so excited. Guys, do not click on the bot links. Thank you, Daniel. I appreciate it. Penalty on Cleveland. Holding. Oh, no. Wow. Penalty on Chicago on Malik Muhammad. All right, guys, we do have an injured player down on the field. You guys know what to do. PVO, positive vibes only. It is a Cleveland offensive lineman. Hope he's okay. Malik Muhammad penalized for a holding call. 1:47 left here in the first half at the Cleveland 43-yard line. Thank you guys for the positive vibes only, by the way, for the injured Cleveland Brown. Looks like they're shutting down Dio for the day. Neville Gallimore is still out there. All right, 4-man front for Chicago at the 43. Deshaun Watson drops back, looking to throw. A lot of pressure on him. Oh, bam! Deshaun Watson. Sewell runs in and hits him out of bounds. Stops the clock at 1:40. All right, here we go. 2nd and 9 after forcing Deshaun Watson out of bounds. Deshaun Watson in shotgun, drops back. A lot of pressure by Chicago. Throws it over the middle. Incomplete. Sewell and Johnson Jr., but man, a lot of pressure today from Jameer Croma, third-year undrafted rookie free agent for Chicago out of James Madison. 26, 6'3", 268. He is causing a lot of disruption on the outside. 1:35 left here in the first half. 3rd and 9 for the Chicago Bears. Deshaun Watson in the backfield, drops back, looking to pass, throws over the middle. Fumble, bobbled and dropped by Marshall. That is going to be 4th and 9. Cleveland is going to kick the ball away. Bears will have one more chance this half to get the lead entering halftime. Oh, man. Okay. 4th and 9 for Cleveland. 1:30 left at the Cleveland 44-yard line. Bears will return it right now. Great job by the Bears defense to stop that, and the ball is up. And the Chicago Bears are calling for a fair catch. Maurice Alexander takes it at about the 13-yard line. And the Bears, one more chance in the half to get the lead. Great stuff here so far by Chicago, guys. It's been a good, intense game. You got the kids doing the 6-7 stuff. I'm shocked it's still a thing, to be honest with you. But anyway, let's get a bear down going in the chat. And if you're new to this channel and haven't announced it yet, thank you for joining. Nice to meet you. We are only 17 away now from our goal of our next subscriber goal. If you guys can subscribe, that'd be great. Here we go. Tyson Bagent takes a snap and shotgun. Pressure, throws it over to Salvin. Gets tackled for a no gain. Hurry up offense. Cleveland Brown, or Tyson Bagent did this last year against the Kansas City Chiefs. Maybe he'll do it against the Cleveland Browns. 2nd and 9. Tyson Bagent in shotgun. Drops back. Looking to throw. Over the middle. Throws it to Ahmed. Throws it to the outside. Gets about another 5-yard gain at the 20-yard line. It's going to be 3rd and 5. Clock is running. Bears call their first timeout. 3rd and 4 for Chicago. Karan Amagaji still out there at the moment. Let me give a quick look at Karan on the next couple of drives. So far, his blocking has improved as the game has gone on. You know this guy is playing his heart out right now. He wants to be out there. He wants to show what he can and cannot do for this Bears team. Here we go. 3rd and 4 at the 20-yard line. Tyson drops back, looking to throw. Over the middle. Hits Maurice Alexander, and that's a Bears first down. Bears are moving. They call their first time out. Looks like the Bears are shutting down Roschon Johnson for the day. While the Bears just got their first down. Clock is stopped at the moment. Roschon Johnson looks to be shut down by the Bears. I think that's the right decision. Let some other guys get out there and see what they can do. Not a bad day, though. 4.2 yards per carry. 48 seconds left. Caleb and Ben standing right next to each other. Tyson drops back in shotgun. Looking to throw. Over the middle or to the outside. Bam! Hits Caden Davis for another huge gain. A 28-yard gain by the Bears. 42 seconds left. Clock stops. 42 seconds left in the first half. This game is taking a long time for a preseason game. Expect a much faster second half. Tyson Bagent drops back, looking to throw. Bagent scrambles, runs, slides. Rip it, Tyson. Why not? Let's get a little rip it in the chat for Tyson Bagent right there. Good stuff. Clock stops again. Bears are moving the ball, though. 35 seconds left here in the first half. All right. Second and 3, shotgun formation for Tyson Bagent. One man in the backfield, drops back to pass, looking to throw. Caden Davis, another connection. Another first down for Caden Davis. Holy cow. Put it in the chat. Bear down and a Bears first down. These guys are cooking, trying to get one more score before halftime. And they're doing a pretty darn good job, if you ask me. $28 seconds left in the first half. Bears are knocking on the door for Cleveland. Another Tyson Bagent masterclass. 128 yards. Let's see. First and 10, 28. They are on the Cleveland 21-yard line. At least they could tie it up before half. Packed Soldier Field. Looks about 3/4 full. Tyson Bagent. Shotgun formation. 2 men to the left, 2 to the right, 1 in the backfield. Tyson drops back, looks to throw. Under pressure, throws it over the middle. Intended for Scotty Miller. Couldn't hold on to it. 23 seconds left. Oh, big hit on Scotty Miller. $23 seconds left. Chicago on the Cleveland 22. Second and 10. Tyson Bagent in shotgun. Motion. Drops back. Looking to throw. Pressure. Sacked. Big sack on Tyson Bagent. They're doing a hurry-up offense to try to get something to happen here. Bears are likely going to spike it because it's third down. Just try to tie it up here. They're in the spike formation. Waiting for it to get down to 1 second. Thank you very much. I want to be able to complete the stream and do a live show after, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to, guys. This game's going a lot longer than I expected. I was expecting this to be already in the third quarter. 3 seconds left. Bears are going to attempt the field goal. My chapstick addiction. That was the first time, guys. That was the first time during the show I put it on. I was like, dang, I got some chapped lips. Come on. Don't call me out like that. $51-yard attempt by Cairo Santos. Let's see if he hits it. The field goal attempt is snapped. Up. Good. Tie game entering halftime. The field goal is good. We got ourselves a 10-10 ball game, and Chicago starts the second half with the ball. I will take that. I will happily take that score. After being down 10-0, Chicago has 10 unanswered. with some nice plays overall. But nice job by the Bears. A little bear down, shall we, in the chat right now? I'll take it. 51-yard field goal by Cairo Santos makes it a 10-10 ball game. Entering halftime, we are 2 hours into the live stream. Shout out to you guys for tuning in and staying up to date. So let's go through the Chicago Bears box score, shall we? Right now, the Chicago Bears will start with the ball in the second half, 10-10, which they have scored 10 unanswered points in the second quarter alone. And let's go through the team stats. So Chicago now is beating Cleveland in total yards with 195 compared to Cleveland's 158. They have 149 passing yards compared to Cleveland's 121. Bears got more rushing yards with 46 compared to 37. And yards per play, the Bears have 5.7. So they are moving the ball pretty well so far. Love to see that from this team. Obviously very important. But now we're going to see a second half of Case Keenum, who is a strong veteran, led the Vikings to almost the Super Bowl a few years back, and even maybe some Miller Moss, former teammate of Caleb Williams. So this Bears team, I mean, hey, they're doing what they got to do so far, everybody. Not too bad of a showing by this team. I'm not disappointed by any means. I think this team has had worse days. I think we can all agree to that. But not bad so far. Tyson Bagent, 13 for 22 with 169 yards, 1 interception, 1 touchdown pass. Caden Davis, 4 catches for 88 yards. Player of the half, in my opinion, so far. This guy flat out rocks. So, Caden Davis, I'm a big fan of this guy so far. I think he's doing a really nice job for Chicago. Let's see if we can find an image of him from camp so far. Can't, that's all right. But we're going to tweet that out. Player of the half, Caden Davis. 4 receptions, 4 88 yards. I mean, 4 receptions, 88 yards. I think they should put him back out there in the second half, but I'm trying to find him in a Browns uniform to throw him up there on Twitter for you guys, which if you guys don't follow our Twitter, it's @Shy_Bears. All right, let's go over to the comments section real quick. All right, let's go over to the comments section. It's halftime. Nick is the best, y'all. Thank you, Michael Brown. Really appreciate that. You're the absolute best. For real. Seriously, that was very kind of you to say. It's been a lot of fun. Over 400 people. This has been a great live stream so far. Always prepared. Still talking about the chapstick thing. Is this going to be one of the themes this year? Are you guys going to tell me to take chapstick breaks or something like that? I guess we'll find out more as time goes on. All right, let's go. Nick has to look professional with his... Dang, guy. All right, you know what? I'm going to own it. Hand up. I'm going to own it. Bear Downs in the chat. Love to see it. I wonder how Miller Moss will play. We'll look for him in the second half. Expect him in the fourth quarter. Case Keenum's probably going to get most of the time. Time of possession. You guys want to see that real quick? Bears had over 5 minutes less than the Browns, and we're good. 97 looks better than 96. It's good. Who's our running back if Roschon Johnson sits? You have Britton Brown that could go out there. You also have Salvin Ahmed that can go out there as well. Defense has been playing well in the first half. Jody, great to see you. Thank you for always tuning in. You can always keep us in the backfield or in the background if you want to. No. Water's good, guys. We actually packed 2 for today's show. Been super fun. Great pregame for your wedding. Oh my gosh. Yeah, for sure. That actually, if we drink on the show. We don't drink during the live streams. If we did, this would be a really fun pregame. But first of all, I don't drink during the live streams because I want to make sure I'm getting everything correct for you guys, and also want to show, that we take this very seriously. Also, this sounds really bad, but I am superstitious, and every time I drink during a Bears game, since I've been 21, I have it down. The Bears are 3-20. I stopped drinking during Bears games. Keep in mind, a lot of it was during the bad years. But I've only drank during 23 Bears games. No joke. Because of how bad the record got. So we're not doing that anymore. Not drinking during the game. I realize it's... Hey, listen, Dom Jones of Whale, I love that you drink during the game. Slick Lick Nick. All right, well, I guess we got that going for us this year. This is going to be... No, I can handle my booze. By the way, congrats on your wedding. It's not my wedding. It's a friend of ours. So, all good. Maybe there will be a keg there today. Also, guys, let's see if we hit our subscriber goal. I think we might have. Let's see. Let's check it out. We are 5 away from our next goal. We're not at 50,000 yet, which if we hit 50,000 subscribers before week 2 versus the Minnesota Vikings, we're going to win 2 tickets to 1 lucky subscriber. Appreciate your guys' support. Really appreciate it. Man, Andy's been with us for 3 years. Crazy how just another year turned 6 this year. We really couldn't celebrate our 5-year birthday this past year due to unfortunate reasons. But, I hope to celebrate 6 in a big way this year. Hopefully we have 50,000 by then. Secretary of the Interior. Bro, how many weddings have you attended this year? I'm at that point in my life that I have now attended 5 weddings so far this year. 2 of them were travel weddings. And I have 4 more, including today's. So, yeah. I'll subscribe if you rap. Give me a song to go off to. You got it, Jake. I can do that. We're going to try. So, let's go through. You guys are the best. If Nick raps, oh, come on. All right. You should do a segment showing us fans with players. Well, that's what I wanted to tell you guys, is that we are starting a new segment, and I wanted to announce it today, is that we are starting a new segment called the Bears Lounge. And the Bears Lounge is going to be on Tuesday nights with Bears Buddy. If you guys don't know who Bears Buddy is, he's a big TikToker, but we ended up finding out we were neighbors, and we wanted to start something really awesome, hang out with you guys, and we're going to bring on players. We have built a list of players that we're going to bring on that have committed to coming on, so you guys can interact with them. It'll be 30 to 35-minute segments every Tuesday night. So make sure you guys stay tuned in for that. But we're starting that in 2 weeks. So if you guys are excited about that, make sure you also hit that subscribe button to stay up to date on all Chicago Bears news and notifications. And also, please hit the like button if you're just happy Bears football is back. It helps out more than you guys know. It teaches the algorithm, hey, Bears fans are here watching. We're at over 400 people. Let's build a community. My goal this year is to have 1,000 of you guys at least in every single live stream. All right, let's have some fun. So the Bears are about to be back. Everyone's on their phones, it looks like, at the game. I don't get why. You're at a flipping Bears game, for crying out loud, but the Bears are about to be back. Okay. I have. Big announcement coming later this year, all right? So anyway, no pizza sponsor this season. We're working on that. Shout out to Victor if he's tuned in right now. All right. Bring Lou's Pizza to the wedding. I probably could do that. Tuesday nights are my... Oh, I can't throw that comment up there. All right. Who else did well? Well, Jordan Vandenberg's been showing up pretty well. Caden Davis, though, guys, has had a really, really, really good game so far. Tyson Bagent still put up 169 yards, 1 interception, 1 touchdown. But Maurice Alexander with the receiving touchdown, he looked good. Cairo Santos hit a 51-yarder So overall, I mean, the first half, there was a lot of good players that came out there, but I'm really impressed by Caden Davis. Undrafted rookie, free agents, bounce around team. I really think this is going to be the first team that he makes as a full-time player. I like to keep that private, guys, but you'll find out in a couple of months, all right? Wow. Yeah, no, guys, by the way, we are, okay, another announcement for 397 of you in here. Yes. So we are having a week 1 watch party. I'll be live streaming, but we're having it in person. If you are in the Chicagoland area, we are having a week 1 watch party starting at 10 a.m. in downtown Chicago. Relentless Mikey, you said you would come to one. You're probably going, oh no. Plenty of parking, by the way. Don't worry about it. But I would love to see all you guys there. We're going to be giving away some awesome, awesome Bears prizes, including some autographed footballs from some of the biggest names on the team right now. So if you guys are able to come to our week 1 watch party, keep a lookout. We are going to have that for you guys very soon. The announcement, it'll be on our Twitter. It'll be all over our social media. We are going to make it the biggest party in the Chicagoland area. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that. All right. Bears are getting back on the field right now. Halftime is almost over. We're looking good. Hopefully this is a fast second half. Here we go. Start of the third quarter because I have to leave this place in 1 hour. So it's going to be a little tight. First half stats brought to you by Just Another Year Chicago Bears. Bears had 149 passing yards, 195 total yards, 1 turnover, but they were down over 5 minutes and 12 seconds of time of possession. Good to see everybody coming back in here right now. Bears will start with the football in the second half. Let's get a bear down in the chat. Hey, TL Alexis, thanks for tuning in. Drive safe, okay? We do have an Instagram, by the way. Our Instagram is JChicagoBears, so make sure you guys tune in and follow us there. I post 3 or 4 videos every single day. And yes, they're on my building's rooftop. Whether sleep or shine, we got it locked down. All right, here we go. Bears are back on the field. Let's go. They're talking to Jim Miller real quick. All right. I would love to watch the game. There we go. Here we go. They heard me. Blackhawk 1021, our new follower, is still tuned in. I love it. And also, guys, we're 4 away from our next big goal of 47,800. So if you guys could hit it, that'd be great. Here we go. Bears will receive. Tyson Bagent is done for the day. Wesley French, picked up earlier this week, is going to be the Bears center. Kick is up. Kick is off. And here we go. Squib kick. It's going to be returned to the 10, to the 15, to the 20. The return was by number 82. Amari Kelly, undrafted rookie free agent wide receiver out of Michigan State, takes the first one. George McCaskey is in the box with the crew right now talking to everybody. I unfortunately don't have the audio, so we won't be able to hear it. But the Bears have the ball on the field right now. Throw from Case Keenum over to Steven Carlson for a 9-yard gain. First offensive play of the second half for the Chicago Bears. They will be at about the 30-yard line now after a 9-yard gain. George McCaskey is currently talking about the stadium site. Karan Amagaji is back out there for the Chicago Bears. Another play. Salvador Main. First down and more. Wow. Nice run a 10-yard gain, and that is a Chicago Bears first down. Bears. Bears are back on the field, still talking to George McCaskey, so a little bit hard to see what's exactly going on. 14:03 left, first down Bears. They're on the 45-yard line after a nice game by Ahmed. Case Keenum drops back, looking to throw, pressure. Case Keenum spins out of a sack. He's going to take it himself. The 38-year-old dives forward for a 5-yard gain. And you know what we got to do? We got to give Case Keenum a little rip it, baby. I don't even want to. They're showing both sites in Indiana right now. Just stop. Can Illinois just get a deal done? That's all I'm going to say. I still have the chapstick in my hand. 2nd and 4. I'm ticked off that we just don't have, just get the stadium deal done. All right, so we are now in Cleveland territory. Case Keenum drops back, looking to throw. Blocking, pressure up the middle, throws it over to Ahmed. Catches it, nice extension, first down and more. Rip it, Ahmed, go! And he's going to the 30, to the 25, to the 20, to the 15, to the 10, to the 5. Touchdown, Bears! Touchdown, Bears! The Bears get the lead after a beautiful run by Chicago. A touchdown to get the lead by Salvon Ahmed, the new Chicago Bear from the Miami Dolphins. Gets his first touchdown in a Bears uniform. Case Keenum dropped back, looked to the right, saw him to the left, caught it at the 45, ran it all the way, broke a tackle, went all the way to the right, broke it up speed, dodged 2 defenders, and got it into the end zone, was pushed in by a Cleveland Brown. And that's a Chicago Bears touchdown, ladies and gentlemen. That is going to put us up 16-10 before the extra point. The kick is up. The kick is good. Bears lead 17-10 over the Cleveland Browns to start off the first half. A 1 minute and 45-second drive by the Chicago Bears. They get the lead for the first time today at Soldier Field. And I want everyone in the chat to put either a let's go Grandma Pat, a positive vibes only, or an easy one. Bear down in the chat. Great news here for Chicago. Let's keep it rolling, baby. 17-10 Bears. Here we go. Thank you guys for choosing Just Another Year, by the way. And I know that there's lots of options out there to go and watch live streams. You can just watch on, your regular TV, but having you guys here is absolutely beautiful. That's a big factor here. That's a big factor for the Bears. Salvon Ahmed is fighting for a roster spot. Same with Roschon Johnson. And he just took it to the house. So Roschon Johnson did not. Roschon obviously drafted by the Bears, so that's a big factor. But low-key, Case Keenum just had his first touchdown pass of the preseason for the Bears, so you love to see that. Good for him. I'm trying to make slides right now because if I can make a super, super quick live stream after we're done for the post game, I might not be able to today, guys. So, but I'll be back tomorrow. Anyway, Bears up 17-10 after a 1 minute and 45-second drive that almost went the entire range of the field. Really good stuff for the Chicago Bears. Back-to-back touchdown drives for this team. Hopefully the defense can stay active and keep grinding this thing out. Case Keenum, though, broke a tackle, threw it over to the left side, did a really nice job. I think Case Keenum is a good player. That's what we do here. I love this comment. I love that comment. Positive vibes only over here, always, at Just Another Year Chicago Bears. You know why I'm always positive? And some people are like, why are you always positive, bro? There's so much hate in the world. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? Why can't I just bring you a little bit of positivity in the day? Is that all right? Is that cool? Come on now. I got to agree with this. by Roschon Johnson. It is a factor for sure. Kickoff is here. Cleveland has the ball down by 7. They return it at the 15 to the 20 to the 25. Lands at the 30-yard line. Took a awkward bounce there, unfortunately. Cleveland will start at the 30-yard line. Not bad. Antoine Randall L giving Caleb Williams a big hug after that play. 4-man front for the Bears. They're showing blitz though on the outside. Motion. Sean Watson out. Saunders in. Throws it to the outside. Hits his receiver, and his receiver breaks away and gets a big gain on the outside. Sanders with his first attempt. A big completion. About a 35-yard completion. For the second-year quarterback for the Browns, last year, 1,400 yards, 7 touchdowns, 10 interceptions. I don't see the hype, but welcome to today's modern NFL. 12:32 left in the third quarter under center. Cleveland in Chicago territory. Fumble recovered by Cleveland. Bears get a big opportunity to try to recover, get the ball back. They didn't, though, and Cleveland falls on top of it. Marshall was the running back that saved the day. It's going to be second down for the Browns. 2nd and 13. With under 12 minutes left here. Neville Gallimore still on the field. Shotgun formation for the Browns. Drops back. Oh, it's batted up! Oh, man. Daniel Hardy just couldn't get his eye on it, but a pass deflection by the Bears defense. 3rd and 13. Not shabby. All right, the big pass deflection right there by James Lynch. James Lynch. 3rd and 13, shotgun. A lot of pressure. Sanders throws it up. His wide receiver gets it. Josh Blackwell in coverage. Couldn't get him down. A huge game by the Browns. Blackwell in coverage. They moved him over to safety. He was playing nickel earlier. They know that Josh Blackwell needs to be out there because of how deep it is at safety at the moment. But broken coverage. Blackwell was back there, though. Thank goodness he was. Got the tackle. Still a big gain for the Cleveland Browns. At least he was able to make the stop. Okay. Cleveland now deep in Chicago territory. Under 11 minutes left here. They're on the Chicago 14-yard line. Run to the outside by Marshall. Tackled right away by Sewell. Dante Manning also out there on the play. All right, Cleveland in shotgun formation, drops back, 2nd and 8. Saunders under a lot of pressure, looking, going to use his legs, 100%. Neville Gallimore, though, wow, Neville Gallimore read that and took him down. The Bears' big defensive tackle who signed from the Indianapolis Colts has had quite a few tackles today, looking good so far. Not a bad day for him either. Bears' defensive line has had some studs out there under 10 minutes left here in the third quarter, 3rd and 5 here for the Cleveland Browns. Ben Johnson looking locked in as usual. Shotgun formation for Sanders. Pressure. Oh, throws it to Marshall on the outside. Bears are down. Oh, Marshall just popped Ruben Hippolyte and, oh my gosh, helmet to helmet for sure. And Dante Manning, what a hit. Wow. Hey, guys, can we get over 200 likes, by the way? I can't see if we did it or not. Relentless Mikey, how many are we away? And if we're over that, can we get to 300? Let's just keep ranking it up. 4th and 1 here for Cleveland. Fake quarterback sneak, but the Bears stuff him. The Bears stuff Cleveland. The defense is fired up. Jordan Vandenberg with the stop. Jordan Vandenberg with the big stop on 4th down to cause the turnover. Oh, I'm sorry. That was Jameer Crawford. This kid is having a player of the game right now. Jamree Chroma. This guy is having a game. Wow. Heck yeah, we hit over 120. Thank you, guys. You're the best. Hope you guys are having fun, by the way. I know I am. He is just going crazy, man. Let's go to his stat line real quick. Player stats for the Bears. So far for the Bears right now, he has 3 tackles, a sack, and a forced fumble with a fumble recovery. Wow. And he's entering his 3rd year. I'm a big fan of this guy so far. He's playing some good ball. We should be happy with what we're getting out of him so far. This guy's having a game. Don't sleep on him. He was a practice squad player all year last year. Don't sleep on the fact that he might make this Bears roster. He might. Let's fix that score for you real quick, guys. $17-10 Bears after a huge red zone stuff by Jamree Chroma. We're going to get that name right in just a minute. I know Mikey's probably about to text me. This is how you say it. Just kidding, Mike. Just kidding, Mike. Every time I see it, I'm like, darn, I got it wrong again. Anyway, though, Bears are deep in their zone after a big stop. All right, bear down, baby. Let's go. Case Keenum out there again. Drops back, looks to throw. Throws it to the outside. Oh, threads the needle to Scotty Miller for a Bears first down. Wow. Literally. Case Keenum looks to the left. Scotty Miller going down the sideline. Defenders backs to him right in the breadbasket. Beautiful play by Case Keenum. 8:25 left here in the 3rd. Drops back. Throws it to the outside to J.P. Richardson. J.P. Richardson off to the races, to the 30, to the 40, and a big 15-yard gain by J.P. Richardson. The undrafted rookie free agent from last year out of TCU is battling for his life on the roster, and another big play. Let's go, baby. First down. Bears. 7:56 left here in the 3rd. All right. Case Keenum drops back, hands it off to Brim Brown, my guy. Gets a 3-yard gain. Nice move. This has been a really fun game to watch. Here we go. Drops back. Shotgun formation. Britton Brown to the outside. Case Keenum goes. Looks. Wants to go deep. Chucks it to McLeod. Ray McLeod. Stops the clock. 2nd and 8. Did we hit our subscriber goal? We are 2 away. 2 away from our subscriber goal, guys. Thank you so much. 7:01 left. 3rd and 8 for the Bears. Drops back. Case Keenum over the middle. Hits Scotty Miller. Barrington native for a 5-yard gain. It's going to be 4th down. Bears are going to end up putting. Oh! All right. Maybe that's a thing. We'll see. Is anyone that his monitor isn't at camera level? It gives me the same feeling knowing vision. I'm not understanding, to be honest with you, but we'll go back and look at it. All right. Punt return for Cleveland is a fair catch. Oop, that's going to be a penalty. Nope, no penalty. Cleveland gets the ball back. Bears up by 7. We are in a commercial break at the moment, folks. Thank you for tuning in. Bears up by 7 at the moment. Hey, we hit it. Thank you, guys. Thank you for helping us hit our subscriber goal. Let's go. Big money right there. We're getting closer and closer to that 50,000. We hit 50. I told you, if we hit 50,000 before week 2, I'm giving away 2 tickets to 1 lucky subscriber. So you might always want to tune in to Just Another Year when we're breaking down the news. And they are not bad seats by any means. Thank you guys so much. God is good. You can say it if you want. I'm just, Oh, okay. So the TV is up here. Camera's here. TV would be blocked behind the camera. So I have to look up. I can try to lower it, but this is the first complaint I've had about it. But I appreciate your feedback. Seriously, I appreciate your feedback. That's very nice. Always, I love your guys' feedback. And who wants a fun Nick story? And yes, God is great. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. Fun Nick story. I'm curious to hear about this fun Nick story, to be honest with you guys. The Vanilla Gorilla is doing good. I honestly thought that this was one of his family members because Caden Barnett looked similar when I first looked at it. I would love to know if Bears players' families were tuned in. I think that'd be so cool. Like, it's just, I don't know. Whatever. I don't know where my train of thought was going. It'd just be cool. But yeah, no, we do have Bears Lounge starting in a couple of weeks, and we're going to have a couple of players on so that you guys can have the opportunity to talk. So no. Okay, just want to make this clear. This was not a useless thought. I need feedback. I want to be better because I want to be the best I can be for you guys all the time. Okay, so thank you for the feedback. Don't look at it any other way. Guys, shout out to Go Blanier. I hope I said that right. 9130. I love it. Flat out rocks. All right, here we go. Bears are getting back on the field at the moment. On defense, handoff to Cleveland. Oh my goodness, Neville Gallimore, another tackle for loss. This guy's everywhere. Big free agent signing for the Chicago Bears. I'm loving what I'm seeing out of him. He's done a really nice job for Chicago. And I'll be highlighting all. Bang. Love that comment, Mike. Last year, I was watching at the laundromat and some girl. Nope. I am very happily taken. Thank you, guys. Appreciate that. That's very nice, but I'm happily taken by my lady. Okay, so 2nd 11 by Cleveland. They just got a nice 7-yard gain right there. It's going to be 3rd and 4. 3rd down, 5:17 left. I need this game to hurry up because I do have to leave in 30 minutes on the road. I do need this game to finish up. Someone get some positive vibes only. Help Nick get out of here so I get the full live stream for you guys. I was hoping to do a post-game show. Unfortunately, I don't think that's going to happen today. But maybe we'll see. 3rd and 5. Shotgun formation. Saunders drops back. What's he doing? Now he snaps the ball. Very good. Daniel Hardy out there for a while. Oh, pass is tipped. Incomplete. Johnson Jr. with the pass deflection. And that is a 4th down for the defense. Thank you, this. 4th down on the defense. Bears are going to get the ball back again. Just please run the ball. Just run out that clock, please, and thank you. Are you guys having fun? Again, feedback is great. You guys can also email me feedback if you don't want to put it on the show. I totally understand if you want to keep that private. But I do appreciate feedback as always. Here we go. 4th and 5. Bears are about to receive the kick. Punt is up. Bears football received by Ray McLeod. It's a nice little 10-yard gain right there. The newest Chicago Bear makes it known. He's out there. Gets the jersey a little dirty. I love it. All right, let's get a bear down in the chat right now, shall we? I really hope to meet a lot of you guys at our watch party that's going to happen for week 1. I really do. It's going to be a lot of fun. A ton of creators are coming. Bears Buddy's going to be there. Claus is going to be there. I think we might have Chris Malty, maybe Jacob Infante. We'll see. We're going to work on some things for you guys up. Hope you guys are there and able to make it. All right. Let's see what we got here. Commercial break. Bear down, baby. 5 likes away from 250. I look like John Gotti. That is cool. Being as much of a mafia movie to Sopranos fan as I am, that just made my day. Thank you, Sam. That was very nice of you. I think I might have to do the suit every game. If the Bears win today, this is setting up the expectation. I'll wear it to the watch party too. Randall, positive vibes only to you, my friend. You are going to find something quickly. We all know that. I'm sorry that you got laid off. I've been there, but positive vibes only your way, my friend. And I think everyone here watching knows, and we'll put some positive vibes out there for you. He is in Illinois, everybody. If you need somebody, reach out. This stream has been phenomenal today, by the way. This has been so much fun. 422 people during a preseason game. You guys are the best. All right, thank you, well spoken. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. No hard feelings, guys. It takes a lot to knock me down. So just remember that. Relentless Mikey knows that all too well. Who's a great guy, by the way. Shout out to Relentless Mikey for being a day one supporter. I look at him like an uncle, and his family's so welcoming. I've had the opportunity to meet him a couple times in person. So everyone give Mikey a shout out in the chat too. Same with Randall Pink. I think he's an absolute. You guys are the best. All right, here we go. Back to the Bears right here. 1st and 10. Case Keenum drops back, looks to throw outside. Ray McLeod with his second catch as a Bears player. All right, Case Keenum not looking shabby, folks. That's all. That's what I'm thinking. I'm like, dang, he looks pretty good out there so far. All right, 1st and 10 under 4 minutes left. Run at the middle by Britton Brown. Man, he just bulldozed over some guys for a 4-yard gain. Nice work. Thank you, Danny Tags. I appreciate the subscription. Really appreciate it. Hey, have fun, my friend. Have a good time in Nashville and have fun with your sons. All right, here we go. Under 3:30 left. We got 20 minutes, guys. Can the Bears get me a full game? Britton Brown with the reception. 3rd down and about 3 for the Bears. Rip it, Britton. I love it. All right, 3rd and 2, under 3 minutes left here in the 3rd quarter for the Bears after a very slow first half. Case Keenum out there. 2:50 left. I think it's possible, Mike. Hand off to Britton Brown. He's stuffed. Bears are going to have to punt. Vibes look high at Soldier Field, by the way. I'm loving it. I love seeing everybody out there looking good, having fun. Bears players are definitely doing what they got to do, right? All right, here we go. Case Keenum going for it on 4th down, throws it deep. 1st down to Ray McLeod and more. 15, 10. The Bears are deep in the zone. That's a Chicago Bears 1st down. Bears. Nice play by Case Keenum and Ray McLeod. Bears are deep in Cleveland's zone right now. Could this mean the Bears go up 24-10? Case Keenum's pumped up about it. All right, hand off to Britton Brown. Britton Brown rips it. Let's get a little rip it in the chat right now for Britton Brown. Nice little 7-yard game by the big running back. 1:17 left in the 1st quarter. Second and 4. Case Keenum drops back, throws it to the outside. Britton Brown, touchdown Bears! Touchdown Bears! Britton Brown with the receiving touchdown from Case Keenum. Touchdown Bears! Bears now lead 23-10, pending an extra point, but another score for the Chicago offense. Great job by the Bears, just making it happen, Captain. You love to see it. Britton Brown with the score. Case Keenum locks in. Wow, great day by the Bears. That's 24 after the extra point is good. That's 24-10 Bears. All right, let's update this scoreboard, shall we? All right, let's update the scoreboard for you guys. Bears up 24-10 after a Case Keenum to Britton Brown touchdown. Case Keenum having himself a nice day today. Maybe driving up his trade value. You never know with the Bears. Might do something different. I know Tyson Bagent has been the talk of town about a trade target, but I don't know. Case Keenum looks great so far. 24-10 Bears. All right, Cleveland takes it. Return. Oh, man, to the 30-yard line. 34 seconds here left in the third quarter. All right, 34 seconds left in the third quarter. Sanders drops back, throws. Incomplete. It's going to be 2nd and 10 for the Browns. Nice play by Ruben Hippolyte and Skylar Thomas, undrafted rookie free agent. Bears are popping people today. That's all I got to say. Shotgun formation for Sanders. Nice tackle there again by Jameer. Wow. Okay, Ruben Hippolyte's been all over the place. Going to give him a shout-out for sure in the post-game show. Defense is looking good, guys. Defense is looking really, really solid. End of the third quarter. Bears are up 24-10 on the Cleveland Browns. One more quarter of Bears football for you guys. I'm excited for it. Hope you guys are too. It's been a fun day so far, seeing two of the Bears wide receivers having themselves day, in especially Cade Davis, but also Maurice Alexander, who both are fighting for that wide receiver spot. Not bad. 434 people, by the way. Can we get up to 300 likes? I don't know. I got to go soon. I'm checking the traffic casually. I don't think I'll be able to do a post game, unfortunately, guys, but I'll stay here as long as I can in the game. Nope, I'm staying on as long as I can for you guys. You guys came here and give me your time. I'm going to stay here. I got a couple more minutes. Guys. When I'm seeing how the boss, I texted her. I was like, what's the ATA? I'm looking good. Life does come first, guys, but I was really happy to be here today with you all. I'm not leaving just yet, but I will be soon. Unfortunately, but stick around as long as you can. Case Keenum stats on the day are 151 yards, 2 touchdowns. Nice. All right. Well, Hang on. All right, start of the fourth quarter here. We're going to stay on as long as we can for you guys because I really appreciate your time and also the effort. All right, first play incomplete. Talking to Caleb Williams. He looks good. All right, here we go. Bears drop back. Pressure. Bang. Bang. Big hit by Marvin Sewell. New safety. Clock is running. Hi, Jennifer. Nice to see you. Hope you guys are enjoying the game. I do have to. It's already been confirmed. We got a couple more minutes, guys. There won't be a post-game show. No post-game show. That bat's it's deflected. Again, unfortunately, no post-game show today. But I'll be back in the morning. You guys can't lose me that fast. If the Bears could get done with this game in 8 minutes, guys, I'll say. What do you mean by this? Or college football? I don't know what that means. Third down for the Bears defense. 13:40 left. If the clock didn't stop. Yeah, dang it. All right, well, here we go. Sanders drops back, looks to throw, throws it over the middle. Intercepted by the Bears! Johnson Jr. with the interception to the 50, to the 40. An interception by Chicago. Oh, my goodness. What an interception by Johnson Jr. Great job for the Bears. You love to see it. All right, guys. Unfortunately, I got to go. But this was a lot of fun. I'm sorry we couldn't finish the game. This will not happen again this season. This will not happen. I'm just putting it out there. If you guys please could subscribe and hit the like button before you leave. There won't be a post-game show today. I will be over on Instagram, though. So with that, thank you as always to this episode of Just Another Year Chicago Bears. My name is Nick Brody, and as always, I want to hear it loud and proud. Bear down, baby.